to Orofino Maniacs football. Today's pregame show on AM 13 KLER is brought to you by
P1FCU, Main Street Tire, Family Eye Care, The Pizza Factory, Watson's Market, Best Built Builder Supply, Kimberling Insurance, Terry Bowling of Camas Financial Services, Peak Physical Therapy, Les Schwab Tire and Alignment Center, and Riverside Physical Therapy. Now let's head to the field where we join up with Jeff Jones and CJ Thompson in today's Maniac Football Contest, broadcast on AM 13 KLER and streamed live on YouTube, KLER 1300 AM.
Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to Priest River-Lamanna High School for Friday Night Football. I'm Jeff Jones along with CJ Thompson. The Maniacs are back in action, CJ, after having a week off last week. A week they didn't want to have off, but nonetheless, they did. They forfeited to Grangeville. Just not enough kids on this Maniac squad.
Yeah, that's a tough one to swallow. No one ever wants to give up any games like that, especially such a huge one that's your biggest rival every year, Grangeville. You wanted to do whatever you could to put a team together to travel up there. And I know that Jeff Adams and the Grangeville squad wanted a game as well, but just unfortunately didn't work out. Sickness rolled through. I mean, we caught it at the studio.
Yeah.
It rolled through us as well. It's been going through the rest of the community. And, you know, the injury bug has hit as well. But luckily, the Maniacs able to rustle up some numbers this week.
You know, and you'll hear Coach talk about it in his pregame interview. The unfortunate thing about, other than injuries and illness, there's also some ineligibles. Those ineligibles are back. And so, CJ, as we watch the Maniacs prepare out there, it's nice to see about 18 to 20 kids out there. A lot of people would say, that's it? That's a big number for Orofino right now.
Yeah, most definitely. I know that going into that Grangeville game, had we played, we would have only had 11 or 12 players. And, of course, that's just not enough to play a full football game. But it is really nice to see an actually full-looking team out there on the field.
Yeah, with that forfeit last week, the Maniacs now dropped to 1-3 on the season. They hope to try and get things turned around against the Priest River-Lamanna Spartans tonight. And we're up here at Priest River. They're always so very nice to us. They have a nice booth for us to work out of. And the folks here are so friendly. But this is a very good Priest River football team.
Yeah, they really are. They're very good. They're on a 3-game winning streak. They've gotten hot. They started off the season with a loss against Grangeville, which, of course, people running into Grangeville this year, they met the same fate as many others have. And then they lost to another school, I believe, from down south. Newport, I'm not sure actually where Newport is.
Yeah, Newport is up here. It's right next to Priest River, yeah.
So they fell to Newport, then they rattled off 3 straight wins against Kettle Falls, Medical Lake, and Colfax, and they've been on quite a streak.
You know, talking with Coach before we began our pregame interview yesterday, I said, what do you know about these guys from Priest River? And he goes, I can tell you one thing. That number 6 that they've got on their squad is an absolute killer. Sawyer Stout, CJ. He's a senior on the squad, and there are only 5 seniors on this Priest River team, so they're going to be loaded for some time to come. But Sawyer Stout, he says, he's a do-all kind of guy. He's like your Swiss Army knife. You want him at running back, he can be there. You want him to slot, he says he can be there. You want him to play defensively inside or outside linebacker, he can play just about anywhere.
Yeah, looking at their stats, he averages over 100 yards a game, and they like to keep it on the ground for the most part. They do fix it up through the air, though I believe their top receiver is out, so that could be a little bit of a break for Orofino.
Well, CJ, having last week off, again, like we said, with the forfeit to Grangeville, Orofino's had to do some soul searching, and they went out to the student body and said, hey, we need some of you guys to turn out if you want to see Maniac football for the rest of the season. And we got a kid back who last time he played was a sophomore, took his junior season off because of injuries, but he's back now. Maddox Litke, he is a senior on the squad, comes in at, I believe, 275 pounds, 6'5". He is a welcome addition to this Maniac squad.
Most definitely. He is a big boy, and though he wasn't playing, he sure never misses a Maniac football game.
That's right.
He is a common presence down there on the sideline. You always see him with his cowboy hat on, and of course he's tough to miss. He is a big boy, but it's nice to see him back in a Maniac uniform.
Okay, we're here at Priest River High School as we get set for Priest River and Orofino football. I'm Jeff Jones. He's CJ Thompson. When we come back, CJ has the Riverside Physical Therapy schedule and scores after this.
We toss them, they're awesome. Pizza Factory.
While we may choose to dine in a little more than in the past, it's nice to know when you just gotta have pizza, it's available from Orofino's Pizza Factory. Delicious pizza, baked spaghetti, and the best breadsticks. Order contact-free and we'll deliver to your door. Or when you drive up to ours, 307 Michigan Avenue in Orofino, it's the Pizza Factory.
We toss them, they're awesome. Pizza Factory.
Today you have numerous options when selecting your IRA, and deciding which account is right for you is one of the most important decisions you will make for your financial future. Hi, this is Terry Bowling with Camas Financial Services. Give me a call to find out which IRA fits your financial needs or to update your current IRA savings strategy. You can reach me, Terry Bowling, at 476-7100 or stop by my office at 230 Johnson Avenue in Orofino to set up a free, no-obligation appointment today. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC. Hi, this is Terry Bowling with Camas Financial Services. I am available to help you select the right investment options when you are faced with early retirement, changing or losing a job, or any other lifestyle changes that warrant a review of your financial plan. You can reach me, Terry Bowling, at 476-7100 or stop by my office at 230 Johnson Avenue, Orofino, to set up a free, no-obligation appointment today. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
If you can count yourself as one of the hundreds of folks across the Clearwater who wakes up in the morning with a stiff and aching back, your answer is Riverside Physical Therapy. While everyone is unique in their issues, the therapists at Riverside PT work hard to deliver the care you need to feel better after the very first visit. A satisfied patient is the simple goal of all the staff. Let us assess your healthcare needs and develop a recovery plan to fit you. Call for an appointment today, 476-7105, Riverside Physical Therapy, Highway 12 West, Orofino.
And welcome back once again. Time now for Riverside Physical Therapy schedules and scores. For neck and shoulder problems, leg injuries, the back pain, and everything in between, see Allison Thomas at Riverside Physical Therapy 3 times a week to start your road to recovery today. In high school football action in the region, the West Valley Eagles will be in Clarkston to challenge the Phantoms. The Lewiston Bengals are in Sandpoint for a battle with the Bulldogs. Moscow has Bonner's Ferry in town. The Clearwater Valley Rams host Grace. The Maniacs, 2 Central Idaho League rivals, St. Mary's and Grangeville, will go at it in Gville. Kendrick and Kamei will butt heads on the Cubs' home field. The Lapway Wildcats are on the road against the Troy Trojans. Of course, Orofino is here taking on the Priest River-Lamanna Spartans. The Potlatch Loggers will take to the gridiron against the Pirates in Prairie. Salmon River is at Tri-Valley. The Timberline Spartans have a date with Wilder on the road, and the Lewis County Eagles will head to Cottonwood to test St. John Bosco. In Idaho Vandal football, the Vandals travel to face the Montana State Bobcats tomorrow at Bobcat Stadium. Live coverage starts with pregame at 6:15, kickoff at 7:15 in the evening with the voice of the Vandals, Dennis Patchen, right here on AM 13 KLER. And that is schedules and scores, brought to you by our good friends at Riverside Physical Therapy. We're back with coverage of the Maniacs and the Priest River Spartans when Jeff and I return after this.
Hey folks, it's Harold from Best Built Builder Supply, and fall cleanup is here. Tackle those leaves with our 4-cycle handheld gas-powered leaf blower, just $139.99. Need more power? Try our 24-volt 10-inch cordless battery chainsaw kit for only $129. Whatever your project, we've got the tools and the neighborhood know-how to help you do it right. Come see us at Best Built Builders in Orofino, your one-stop shop for quality and advice.
I've seen this movie before.
You have?
This is the part where all is lost and the hero searches for hope. Then a mysterious figure reminds her that she has the Farmer's Home Policy Perk guaranteed replacement cost, and that her home will be rebuilt regardless of her limits or if the cost of materials has gone up.
That's really something.
Get a whole lot of something with Farmer's Policy Perks. Wait, I didn't ruin the ending, did I?
Yeah, you did.
We are farmers. Bum, bum, bum.
At 622 Brighton Avenue in Lewiston, see me, Greg Kimberling, your local farmer's insurance agent.
Clearwater Valley Health Foundation invites you to the Taste of the Clearwater. Join us this Saturday at 4 on the scenic Best Western Lodge patio overlooking the beautiful Clearwater River. Sample award-winning wines, craft microbrews, and delicious appetizers from Clearwater Canyon Cellars, live music, and exciting silent auction. All proceeds support vital services and equipment at Clearwater Valley Health. Get your tickets now at smh-cbh.org. See you there for an evening of fun and flavor.
At Watson's Market in Orofino, we're more than just a grocery store. We're your neighbors. Hi, this is Kim. Shop with us for the best prices and freshest, highest quality fruits, vegetables, and meats. Every purchase supports our commitment to this great community. We proudly donate to local food banks, sponsor Little League sports, and are active in community-wide events. Come on down to Watson's Market, where shopping local means giving back. See you soon.
It's a road trip for the Maniacs this week as they travel to face the Priest River-Lamanna Spartans. I'm CJ Thompson, and kind enough to join us is the Spartans head man, Alex Cepeda. Thanks for being here with us, Coach.
Thanks for having me.
So, Coach, we're well into the season at this point. Can you talk about how the season has gone for the Spartans so far?
You know what? It's gone pretty good. We're 3-2 right now, currently. Our two losses, they were both really close games against really tough teams. So, I mean, we're off to a good start, and I would say it's going pretty well. And obviously, you always want to be undefeated going in the first 5 games, but we're 3-2, and then we're a really young team, so it's going pretty good.
Fantastic. And what style of play can folks expect out of the Spartans?
We're a run-heavy offense. That doesn't mean we won't throw the ball. You can see us, running some RPOs and some gap scheme plays, but we like to be physical. Our team's real young, like I've said, but they like to they're good ball players. So.
Very good. And who has stepped up as the leaders of the Spartans this year?
Well, we have our running back, Sawyer Stout, is number 6. He currently leads the entire state of Idaho in total touchdowns. So that's one. That's obviously our leader this year. But we also have players all over the field. And teams tend to key on him, and it just opens up opportunities for everybody else. I would say Sawyer Stout, he's leading the state in touchdowns. So it's hard to argue that he's probably the guy that stepped up the most this year.
Excellent. And last but not least, I know this is your homecoming game. What do you know about this year's Maniacs, and what do you think you'll have to do to come out with a homecoming victory?
Well, I would say just like last year, they were a lot older than we were, and we have a really good young team, but we are young, so in order to beat Orofino, we're going to have to play our best ball. And, I know they've been hurt and sick, and they're down to a few players. But I also know they have 8 seniors where we have 4, And so I think the biggest thing is just, going out and playing football and not being intimidated by their age. And, I feel like, Orofino's going to come to play. And as long as we take care of the football and do our jobs, we'll be okay.
Very good. Hope we can give you a fun one on your homecoming.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Well, I want to thank you for joining us once again, Coach, and good luck tonight.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
That is Priest River head coach Alex Cepeda, everyone. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back with Maniacs head coach Jake Metke when we return to the pregame show after this.
My credit score is so much more than just a number. It's my future. P1FCU knows how important it is too, which is why it's easy to check your score every time you check your balance in your online banking. Not only can I check my score, but I get recommendations on how I can improve it. Plus, with my Ascend checking, I can earn 3.5% APY of my monthly balance. It's a piece of cake. Open your Ascend checking account at p1fcu.org and start earning today. APY is the annual percentage yield.
Struggling with hip pain? Whether it's from an injury, overuse, or arthritis, hip pain can affect your daily life, but you don't have to live with it. At Peak Physical Therapy, we specialize in personalized exercise programs designed to target your specific needs. Our expert therapists will help you build strength, improve mobility, and reduce pain, so you can get back to doing what you love. Don't let hip pain hold you back. Call Peak Physical Therapy today and start your journey to a pain-free life. On Michigan Avenue, Peak Physical Therapy. The morning paper arrives and you just can't extend your arms far enough to focus on the print. Does this seem like a typical day for you? Help is just an appointment away with Family Eye Care in Orofino and Kamei. Dr. Rick Lundgren is the Valley's trusted optometrist when it comes to your eyesight. Family Eye Care's highly trained staff will make sure your family has the finest in air care and eyewear. Call for an appointment and let Dr. Rick Lundgren perform a complete eye examination with the latest technology available. Single lens, bifocal, or progressive eyeglasses. Accentuate your personal style with statement-making glasses, contact lenses, sunglasses, and designer frames. Family Eye Care on Michigan Avenue, Orofino, and on Highway 12 West in Kamei is your stop for name brand frames, optics, and people who really care about your eyesight. Family Eye Care, where most insurance coverage is accepted along with major credit cards. We put your family first at Family Eye Care.
Welcome back to the Maniac pregame show. Jake Metke joins us now, head coach of the Orofino Maniacs, as we get ready for another night of football under the lights. Coach, here we go. We're at Priest River, Idaho. It's the second longest trip of the year for your ball club. Before we talk about your opponent tonight, let's go back and revisit the past couple of weeks. No game last week with Grangeville, the week prior with the Kellogg Wildcats. You've had a chance to look at some of that film. What were you able to discern from that?
Well, we spent some time looking at some pre-snap reads of the quarterback. Defensively, I felt like, we work on some discipline things, some rules we kind of play by, and we weren't following those rules, and so we spent quite a bit of time on that. And then just defensively, focusing on our keys. We spent a lot of time just looking at the backs and the quarterback trying to find the ball. And so we spent some time working with the kids on, starting with the linemen and then working to the backs.
So you got a lot of kids that are playing positions they've never played before. We spoke about this a couple of weeks ago during the pregame show. Do you feel like they're maybe starting to get into the little nudge of what they're supposed to do, what the responsibilities are?
Oh, I think so. Every week we throw the film up and we find the things that we want to fix for that week. Every week there's things to fix, but I feel like as we go, there's fewer and fewer things to fix. And so, hopefully at some point we get to where we're just executing. But I think it's important. I just tell the kids, you just got to be a football player, and you got to understand the game, and you got to be able to jump around and play different spots, especially, when you're low on numbers like we are.
Talking about those numbers, Grangeville was to be your opponent last week, but because of things like sickness and injuries, things along those lines, you ended up having to forfeit that game. What were you able to spend this past week focusing on then?
We spent time, and it was kind of good because we could have guys playing a couple of different positions and working on those different positions. A lot of guys just trying to get healthy. We had a couple of concussions, we had some sickness, we had some eligibility issues, we had a lot of stuff going on, and so really gave us some time to heal up and work on some fundamentals.
All right, Coach, well, here we are. It's game time now. Hopefully everything that you've worked on and those fundamentals and such will pay off tonight. What do you know about your opponent, the Spartans from Priest River?
I think they're really good up front, offensive and defensive line, really aggressive. They got a running back that is fast and shifty. We're really going to have to keep an eye on him and keep him contained. And they mostly, they run the ball to that guy probably 75% of the time. And so we're really going to be trying to focus on stopping him.
All right, and it's not all doom and gloom by any stretch of the imagination for the Maniacs. I mean, you've got some new kids that have come into the program. You've got some kids back, so you're going to hopefully be able to work that game plan tonight, right?
Yeah, for sure. Really we're looking at most of the kids we started the season with right now. We lost Jake Scott to that collarbone, which was a huge loss, but outside of that, we've got most of those guys back in action, so we should be looking good.
What is it going to take for you to come out with a victory tonight?
We got to play tough up front. Their line is going to battle with us, and we got to take them on, and we got to beat them up front. That's really what it's going to be about. If we beat them up front, we can contain that running back, and if we beat them up front, we're going to be able to run everything offensively that we want to do.
All right, Coach. Well, best of luck tonight here at Priest River-Lamanna High School as you take on the Spartans.
All right, thanks, Jeff.
That's the Maniacs head coach, Jake Metke. We are just moments away from the kickoff in tonight's football game. Don't go away. We'll be back after this.
This has been the Maniacs pregame show on AM 13 KLER. Brought to you by
Fleshwalk Tire and Alignment Center, The Pizza Factory, Family Eye Care, P1FCU, Peak Physical Therapy, Terry Bowling of Camas Financial Services, Best Built Builder Supply, Main Street Tire, Kimberling Insurance Agency, Watson's Market Orofino, and Riverside Physical Therapy. Kickoff of today's Maniac football game is coming up.
Hi, it's Harold from Best Built Builder Supply on Highway 12 in Orofino. Keeping the cold out and the warmth in is easier than you might think with a visit to our Do It Best store. Install door weather stripping and door sweeps in minutes. Fill those gaps and cracks with rubber weather seal tape or multi-purpose foam sealant. Need more? We've got roll insulation and everything else to keep your home cozy this season. Stop by your Do It Best Center on the Clearwater. Best Built Builder Supply.
Once upon a time, there was a sleepy bear in search of a place to nap. Like the inside of a car. A coupe? Too small. An SUV? Too big. A station wagon? Just right. But as his eyelids began to get heavy, we covered it. Talk to farmers. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
For auto, home, life, and commercial insurance, see me, Greg Kimberling, in Lewiston at 622 Bryden Avenue.
It's game time on AM 13 KLER. This is Orofino High Maniacs football.
Welcome fans of the Maniac Blue and White to tonight's thrilling football matchup. As we gear up for the opening kickoff, a big shout out to our sponsor, Main Street Tire. Whether it's for your car, truck, recreational vehicle, or ATV, Main Street Tire has you covered. They're open Monday through Friday, ready to get you back on the road. Need an appointment? Call 476-0709. Main Street Tire, where your safety meets the road. And now to the field for kickoff.
Welcome back to Priest River High School. We've just had the coin flip. The Maniacs won the toss, DJ, and they've elected to defer to the second half. Let's look at that offense for Priest River.
All right, snapping the ball for the Spartans will be junior center Colton Braden. To his left will be Lyndon Rainwater, and on his right, Andon Grismer. The two tackles, Tanner Hughes and Brady Hatton. The Simcox twins, both starting, both seniors, Skylar Simcox, that wide receiver, and Lucas Simcox at tight end. And throwing for the Spartans will be Lucas Matthews, the junior quarterback, Nate Stakers, the running back fullback, and the two running backs, Blair Stout and Colton Sprinko.
All right, CJ, when the defense comes out for the Maniacs, let's look at the line. At DN, Malachi Forbes, the senior. D tackle getting the start tonight, Maddox Litzy. He's a senior on this squad. Ray Stars, a sophomore defensive tackle, and the D end on the right, John Wick, 6 foot, 206 pounds, a senior. The outside linebackers for Orofino, Liam Miller and Johnny Stars. Middle linebacker tonight, Edward Harrison. And then the corners for Orofino, Caleb Kessinger. He's just a freshman, but very fast. Cody Mills, a sophomore at the other side. And then the safeties, Landon Connolly and Declan Crockett.
And the Maniacs to kick it away, Eddie Harrison will be kicking back deep to receive Colton Caprinko and Leighton Goins. Harrison puts his boot into it, and we are underway, low end over end, fielded about the 15-yard line. It'll be returned right up the middle. Big hole to the 40, the 45. No one in front, a lot of room, the 35, the 30, the 20, and he is gone. That is Colton Caprinko with the touchdown return for the 85-yard touchdown return. Colton Caprinko.
80-yard touchdown return by number 21, Thompson.
The PA announcer says 80, but I feel like it was 85. So, right off the bat, first play. And the Priest River Spartans able to take it to the house. Colton Caprinko. Blockers making a lane right up the middle. And nobody quick enough to catch him. Looks as though the Spartans will be going for two for the first time that we see the Spartan offense. Lucas Matthews working from the gun. He's got two wide to the left, one back with him, and it'll go to Stout on the right side, and he's able to power his way in. Bowls over an Orofino defender. The two-point conversion is good. So one play and 8 points on the board for the Priest River-Lamanna Spartans. It is 8-0. Jeff and I take a break. We're back after this.
Like most backseat drivers, I'm all about safety. Dad, pothole.
Got it.
So Les Schwab Tires makes my job easy. With surfaces like brakes, steering, and alignment. Those cheap tire centers just throw on tires, and that's it. Now, I'm not telling people how to do their job. Linker. I'm just glad Les Schwab takes safety as seriously as me.
Help keep drivers and backseat drivers safe with Les Schwab Tires. Doing the right thing since 1952.
It's in park, right?
My credit score is so much more than just a number. It's my future. P1FCU knows how important it is too, which is why it's easy to check your score every time you check your balance in your online banking. Not only can I check my score, but I get recommendations on how I can improve it. Plus, with my Ascend checking, I can earn 3.5% APY of my monthly balance. It's a piece of cake. Open your Ascend checking account at p1fcu.org and start earning today. APY is the annual percentage yield.
Helping to sponsor our broadcast of Maniac Football, Watson's Market, Orofino, and Kimberling Insurance.
And Grismer to kick for Priest River. It's low end over into the right side. Lands about the 21 and will take a bounce out of bounds, which means Maniacs will have it first and 10 at the 35-yard line.
First break that we get tonight, it's a flag. Just unfortunately, Maniacs could not close that lane up on Caprinco's return. It was right back up the middle, CJ. The shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line, and that's exactly what he did. He made one, maybe two steps to his left, but it was a big hole to run through.
Yeah, he was untouched. Huge lane opened up by the Priest River special teams, and they have an 8-0 lead with just 55 seconds gone in the ball game. We'll see what Declan Crockett and this offense can come up with here. Stars and Harrison in the backfield. Conley to the far side. They'll send a man in motion. They'll fake it to him and give it to Stars on the right side, and he is able to pick up about 2 yards on the play before Pornchak makes the tackle from his DN spot. That's going to bring up second and about 8.
Again, CJ, Orofino is going to try and find if there's a hole they can quickly go into on that defensive line. 2-yard pickup. Of course, you always want 3-4 yards, and so Orofino going to try and pick up just a little bit more here.
And looks as though, again, Stars and Harrison in the backfield. The two-headed monster. Crockett surveying the field. They'll send a man in motion, give it to him on the jet sweep. That is Conley. Conley able to find a little seam, and he fights his way past the 40 to about the 41-yard line, 42. And another nice gain on the play before Brady Hatton and Leighton Goins track him down for the Priest River Spartans. Third down and manageable coming up. Third down at about 4. They have it at the front end of the ball at the 41-yard line, and they need the 45 for a first down.
3rd and 4.
Cody Mills will line up wide on the far side. Two backs in the backfield with Crockett. They'll take the snap, and the handoff goes on the left side, and tipping that out is Brady Hatton, and nowhere to go for the Maniac ball carrier. That was Stars, and he is stopped well behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of about 3 on the play.
Yeah, you've got 5 guys on the front line defensively. Brady Hatton is listed as a D tackle. DJ, he got right through that B gap, and boy, howdy, I tell you what, there was nowhere to run.
3 and out for the Maniacs. They'll punt it away, 4th and 6. Harrison out to kick it away, and the dangerous Colton Caprinco, already returned to kick for a touchdown, is back to receive. It's a high kick, end over end, lands about the 36, goes off a Maniac, and takes a Priest River bounce before it's down at the 41.
Yeah, just unfortunately for Landon Conley, CJ, he went down in coverage. He turned around at the wrong time, and it went right off his chest numbers. I don't think he had any idea where that ball was at. He was looking for coverage, and it just went off the shoulder pads.
And it is going to be marked at the 38 where it was first touched. And it'll be Matthews running from the gun. He's got Stout in the backfield with him, 2 receivers to the left. And it'll be a give on the right side going back to Stout. A nice hole to the 45, and he is off to the races. The 40, the 35, breaks the tackle and is in the end zone for a 62-yard score. And 2 plays so far for the Priest River-Lamanna Spartans and 2 touchdowns. 3 to take out the punt. Sawyer's down. And he strikes from 62 yards away. Already a 14-0 advantage for the Spartans. And Stout just too quick.
Yeah, CJ, Declan Crockett made a dive for him. Got a hold of his shoelaces at the 10, but he was able to step out of it. Again, 62 yards later, another score for Priest River.
Empty backfield for Matthews. As he directs traffic, 2 receivers to the left. They'll send one in motion. That's Stout from the slots, and they'll take it to him. Matthews keeps it, runs to the left, and cuts back right up the middle. Able to slip in across the goal line for the 2-point conversion. 2 touchdowns, 2 2-point conversions, and it is 16-0. Priest River, 9:19 to go in the first quarter. Jeff and I take a break. Maniacs get a chance to answer after this.
Now that kids everywhere have returned to school, Peak Physical Therapy and Wellness sends this tip along to help ensure our children's back health. Backpacks have become bigger and more cumbersome to wear, so always make sure to use both shoulder straps. Tighten the straps to keep the load closer to the back, and always bend your knees and lift it properly. For compassionate, high-quality care, trust Peak Physical Therapy on Michigan Avenue in Orofino, here to help you stay healthy and happy.
At Watson's Market in Orofino, we're more than just a grocery store. We're your neighbors. Hi, this is Kim. Shop with us for the best prices and freshest, highest quality fruits, vegetables, and meats. Every purchase supports our commitment to this great community. We proudly donate to local food banks, sponsor Little League sports, and are active in community-wide events. Come on down to Watson's Market, where shopping local means giving back. See you soon.
Thanks for listening to Orofino Football, brought to you by Family Eye Care Clinic and Terry Bowling of Camas Financial.
And it is a short kick, little swift kick right up the middle, fielded by Orofino at the 42. He's able to pick up 3 yards on the return up to the 45, and that's where Maniac offense will set up shop.
Tackle at the 45. It'll be first and 10. That's Corbin Daly on the return, CJ, wearing number 8 for the Maniacs. We're told that he is going to get a little bit more time playing tonight.
And again, it'll be 2 backs split behind Crockett. 1 receiver to the far side. First and 10 from the 45. Send a man in motion, and they go back to that jet sweep with Connolly. Runs right into a defender. That D-end off the edge. Pushed his blocker all the way back in, and was able to get a hand on him and pull him down for a loss. That's going to be a loss of about maybe 3 on the play back to the 43-yard line.
Yeah, just unfortunately the blocking scheme up front breaks down on that jet sweep coming here to the near side, and a loss of 2 on the play. Orofino does not need to get themselves in any bigger of a hole than the 16-0 advantage that Priest River has already. 8:36 remaining here in the first quarter.
Second and 13 from the Maniac 43. Again, Stars and Harrison in the backfield. Connolly goes in motion, and this one goes to Harrison right up the middle, and he has the whole Priest River squad on top of him immediately, led by Brady Hatton, as the big Harrison is pulled to the ground, and just no running from there.
Wow. It's going to be a very, very long night for Orofino if they cannot get this blocking scheme squared away. Right now, Priest River has plugged up most every hole that Orofino has tried to make in just their 5 offensive plays that they've had so far, this being number 6.
Got their work cut out for them as big boys on the line for Priest River. 3rd and 13 from the 43. Again, 2 backs. Conley in motion, and back to pass Crockett. Immediately pressured, he's taken to the ground. The quarterback, Zach Brady Hatton, right up the middle, and he flattens him back at about the 31-yard line. Huge loss on the play of about 12 yards, and that's going to bring out the punt team for Orofino.
I'm not sure exactly what happened there, CJ. Brady came across the line absolutely untouched, right into the quarterback. Crockett hadn't even had a chance to turn around before he was sacked.
Yeah, it looked as though it was going to be play action there. And unfortunately, Crockett, no room to operate. Caprinko has his heels at the 35. Harrison to kick. Able to get it away, but it's a high, short kick. Lands in Orofino territory. Takes a nice Maniac bounce to about the 43-yard line. And that is where the Priest River-Lamanna Spartans will have it. 1st and 10 from about the 43.
Well, the Maniac defense is definitely going to have to try and figure out this offense that already has 16 points on the scoreboard, CJ, and they have done it basically with really only 3 offensive plays. One, a kick return for touchdown, a 2-point conversion, and then an offensive play for touchdown and another 2-point conversion.
Stout again is the lone back. Caprinko lined up here to the near side. 2 receivers to the left. They fake it to Stout, and a quick slant across the middle. Batted away. Orofino able to get a hand on it defensively. Johnny Starr.
You told me, CJ, on the drive up here, talking to Coach Alex DePita, that they didn't throw the ball much. Boy, howdy, was Johnny Starr's in the right place at the right time. It was just a little crossing pattern, and if he connects up, that could go for 6, but Johnny Starr's in the right spot, and he knocks the ball away.
Big play by Stars defensively. He shows up on both sides of the ball for Orofino. They're going to need his play tonight. Priest River looking good early. Stout again to the right now of Matthews, working from the gun. 1 receiver to the left, that's Caprinko. He'll go in motion left to right. They fake it to him. It's a Stout on the left. Nice jump cut. He's out to the outside and ripped down. That was, I believe, Cody Mills that was able to get to him. And what a tackle there in the open field by Cody Mills. That Stout would have been gone.
Yeah, I mean, he's just so quick and so elusive, CJ. Cody did a nice job of staying off of his heels, stayed on his toes, and when Stout makes the cut inside, he stays right with him and grabs him up around the shoulder pads and wrestles him down. 3rd down.
Yeah, what a next-level jump cut from Stout. There's now 2 receivers to the right. Matthews working primarily from the gun. He'll fake it to Stout, now roll out to his right. Looking downfield, has a man, and it will be well short of the intended receiver, Caprinko, downfield.
Yeah, Caprinko was the intended target, guarded by Crockett across the way. Looks like Caprinko was trying to come back to his quarterback, CJ. May have lost his footing a little bit. Well, 4th down and about 4. And right now, close to midfield, what does Priest River do here?
Well, their punter is Lyndon Rainwater. I don't see him on the field. It looks as though they will be going for it. 4th and 4 from the 49. Caprinko here to the near side. Stout in the backfield with Matthews once again. Big 4th down coming up for Orofino, and they'll give it to the back coming to the left side, and a lot of space. He's in Orofino territory, past the 40 before he's taken down. Misdirection there. That was 33, Nate Sager. And Landon Conley able to track him down for Orofino. That keeps the drive alive for the Spartans. They brought him out of the slot. They faked it to Matthews going right and then gave it to him going left. And Sager's able to pick up the chunk gain.
The officials are huddling over the football, CJ. Have we a timeout here that we missed? We have a timeout. Let's take a 30-second break. CJ and I return after this.
Clearwater Valley Health Foundation invites you to the Taste of the Clearwater. Join us this Saturday at 4 on the scenic Best Western Lodge patio overlooking the beautiful Clearwater River. Sample award-winning wines, craft microbrews, and delicious appetizers from Clearwater Canyon cellars, live music, and exciting silent auction. All proceeds support vital services and equipment at Clearwater Valley Health. Get your tickets now at smh-cbh.org. See you there for an evening of fun and flavor.
The Maniacs on KLER Orofino, brought to you by Riverside Physical Therapy and Main Street Tire.
Now 1st and 10 from the 35. The Spartans come out in the pistol with Stout set behind Matthews. The receivers to the right. Now he'll call Caprinko in motion, and they'll fake it to him. Matthews rolling to his right, has Stout in the flat, and it's off his hands and will fall incomplete. And another opportunity for a nice gain there from the Spartans. Stout just unable to hang on.
Wow, it's just amazing to see you have Stout as a receiver. He's guarded, however, CJ, by a defensive end. John Wicks was trailing him. So you got to wonder, did coverage break down defensively for the Maniacs? John saw it and quickly started to trail the back.
A lot of misdirection so far from the Priest River Spartans. They look crisp running their offense as well. A good job getting them prepared by Coach Alex Cepeda. And Matthews now barking out the signals. Caprinko gets called into the backfield. And it'll be a toss to Stout on the right side. And he tried to cut up the middle. Jumped past the defender. He's able to pick up about 5 yards before he is taken down at the 32 by Malachi Forbes.
In 3 yards.
And we'll call it 3. The 32.
The Maniac defense is shoring up a little. Of course, you have one pass play that's an incomplete pass, CJ. Look at this. Priest River faced with a 3rd and long. More than likely 4-down territory. Priest River has been firing on all cylinders so far here with only 7 minutes gone in this first quarter.
Now one to the left. It's a bunch set from the pistol as they send Caprinko in motion once again, and they give it to the receiver, to the running back out of the slot, and he's got a huge gain inside the 20 before he is ripped down, and that is Declan Crockett that gets to him. That is Fagel again on the carry, and they had me fooled there. I was looking at the wrong spot.
Again, CJ, you've got all that misdirection. You've got a receiver who comes from the left into the backfield, and it looks like it's going to be that top sweep again, but then you get somebody running from the right side. The running back comes from the right to the left, and all the Maniacs were fooled at that time.
A lot of pre-snap motion in this offense. Defense has to stay at home, not over-pursue, and they'll keep it on the ground with Stout. It's a delayed handoff, and patience showed by Stout, but the hole never develops as Malachi Forbes is able to take him down for a short loss on the play of about a yard.
First negative play tonight for Priest River.
So 2nd and 11 coming up from about the 18-yard line. Matthews will operate out of the gun with 2 receivers to the left. That's Simcox and Caprinko. Stouts to the right as they send Caprinko in motion left to right, and they'll give it to him on the shovel pass. He's got a lot of green ahead of him to the 5, the 10, the 5, and inside the far right pylon for the touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown run for Colton Caprinko, and the 3rd of the evening for the Priest River-Lamanna Spartans. As you said, they're working like a well-oiled machine here tonight. Orofino has their hands full with this Spartan offense.
Yeah, CJ, that's largely made possible here by Lyndon Rainwater, if that's him at left guard, because he pulls and he puts a tremendous block on Ray Stars across the way. He blew that hole open for his running back.
And now the 2-point conversion, play action, throw to the left. He's looking for Simcox, and he is leveled by Cody Mills. And the 2-point conversion is no good. 22-0 of Priest River. Jeff and I will take a quick break. We are back from Priest River-Lamanna High after this.
Today you have numerous options when selecting your IRA, and deciding which account is right for you is one of the most important decisions you will make for your financial future. Hi, this is Terry Bowling with Camas Financial Services. Give me a call to find out which IRA fits your financial needs or to update your current IRA savings strategy. You can reach me, Terry Bowling, at 476-7100 or stop by my office at 230 Johnson Avenue in Orofino to set up a free, no-obligation appointment today. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC. Hi, this is Terry Bowling with Camas Financial Services. I am available to help you select the right investment options when you are faced with early retirement, changing or losing a job, or any other lifestyle changes that warrant a review of your financial plan. You can reach me, Terry Bowling, at 476-7100 or stop by my office at 230 Johnson Avenue, Orofino, to set up a free, no-obligation appointment today. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
West Schwab Tire Center and Peak Physical Therapy, two of the fine sponsors of Maniac Football on KLER Orofino, and streamed on YouTube channel KLER 1300 AM.
And Conley and Kessinger back deep to receive, and here's Grismer. Nice kick. Fielded about the 10-yard line. That is Stars, and he will return up the left side. He's to the 20 and about the 25 before he's hit and taken down. We do have a flag down on the far side.
Well, here's our first opportunity to tell you about our officials this evening. District 1 officials, and they are the referee, Jacob Iverson. The umpire is Corey Kuhn. The head judge is John Axtell. Linesman is Brandon Dull, and the back judge is Cody Howard.
And this one is a break for Orofino, a face mask. So he marches 15 yards down the field, and Orofino, great starting field position at the 40-yard line. And we'll see what Coach Metzke can draw up for Declan Crockett and this Maniac offense. Stars and Harrison in the backfield. Conley lined up to the far side. First and 10 from Maniac 40. They'll send Conley in motion, and the give is down to Harrison on the right side, and he is hit and taken down in the backfield for a 5-yard loss. That'll be second down and 15 coming up.
Yeah, I'll tell you, CJ, Nate Beggert, 33, the first one back there. And again, right now, the offensive blocking for Orofino is just not here tonight.
And put it down as a loss of 4 back to the 36 with forward progress. And again, Stars and Harrison in the backfield. Conley to the far side. They've stuck with this formation as Crockett is up under center. Conley in motion. They keep it on the ground. Stars on the left side, cutting to the left, and he is wrapped up immediately and taken down at about the 35-yard line, so a gain of about 1 on the play, and it was Brady Hatton tracking him down from his spot on the line, and Hatton has had his nose in nearly every play so far defensively.
He is playing lights out tonight. Homecoming here at Priest River-Lamanna High School. So the kids want to play for all the alumni that are in the stands for the Spartans.
3rd and 15 coming up on the Maniac 35. We'll see if the Maniacs decide to go to the air here. They've kept it primarily on the ground. Crockett now back to pass. Quick pass across the middle, and it looks as though it fell incomplete, looking for Kessinger. And that's...
Yeah, that was a different look, CJ. Kessinger lines up as the slot across the way, and then immediately upon the ball being snapped, he quickly runs to the left and hooks over for about an 8-yard, would have been an 8-yard gain.
And that'll bring out Harrison to kick away to Kaprenko. The Spartans looking at good starting field position once again, but Harrison's got a boot. It's a good snap. Here's the kick, high end over end. It'll land at about the 42. Takes a big Maniac hop to about the 30-yard line, and that is where the Maniacs will down it. And nice kick there for Harrison.
Yeah, Harrison has been under a tremendous amount of pressure on all 3 of his punts. CJ, the first one he seemed to get off without any problem. But the last 2 punts he's had, he's really had to do a quick kick. So, I mean, immediately, and the snap has been a little low, so he immediately straightens up and he's got to boot the ball away. Otherwise, it's got great potential of being blocked.
Yeah, that's a tough job standing back there as a punter. See what the Maniacs can do defensively against this fantastic Priest River squad as they'll line up now with one receiver to the far side as they motion Caprinko to the end. Stout in there with Matthews. They keep it on the ground. Stout trying to get the edge. The 32 cuts it upfield. The 40, the 45. He's into Orofino territory. He is off to the races. And this is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run from Sawyer Stout, his second long touchdown run of the evening. And man, is he racking up the yards so far tonight, Sawyer Stout. And he's a kid that should be playing on stat base at some point.
And only one person could catch him. That'd be Landon Conley, CJ. And Landon he had a pretty good angle, just not enough speed. I mean, for the folks at home listening to this game, Sawyer Stout has rockets built into him. He is so fast.
Yeah, his acceleration is just crazy, and he is a patient runner as well. He'll wait for those blocks to develop as Matthews will send Caprinko in motion left to right, and they will fake it to Stout and give it to him as he hurdles over one Orofino defender, but he is ganged up on, and they're able to drag him to the turf as Kessinger and Conley able to track him down for the Maniacs, but it is 28-0 of Priest River. Minute 16 to go in the first. Jeff and I are back after this.
We toss them, they're awesome. Pizza Factory.
Nothing quite says family happiness like the deliciousness of a piping hot pizza or flatbread from the Pizza Factory. On Michigan Avenue, Orofino, the Pizza Factory has 4 new mouth-watering flatbreads. Pesto, artichoke, and tomato flatbreads, also available with buffalo chicken or tomato bacon and olive oil. For a limited time only, come in today and try the new flatbreads.
We toss them, they're awesome. Pizza Factory.
His wife's words echoed in his mind.
You never fix anything around here.
Well, today that would change. He would fix the water heater. He'd show her that he wasn't just the man of the house, he was the handyman of this house. He was more than capable. Oh, no. And we covered it. UFH2O. Talk to farmers. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Hi, this is Greg Kimberling. We invite you to see us at our new location at 622 Bryden Avenue in Lewiston.
P1FCU and Best Build Builder Supply, proud to back the Maniacs. Here on your Central Idaho Sports Leader, 13 KLER Orofino, and streamed on YouTube channel, KLER 1300 AM. Jeff Jones, and here is CJ Thompson.
Stout and Stars and Connolly back deep to receive for the Maniacs. Grismer to kick it away as the Priest River-Lamanna Spartans on their homecoming have a 28-0 advantage over the Maniacs. Grismer kicks it away. His low line drive lands about the 20 and will roll out of bounds. And the Maniacs again get it at the 35. Good starting field position. We'll see if the Maniacs can get things going offensively. Still looking for their first down, but they have had their struggles with the line up front for the Priest River-Lamanna Spartans. They have been stout tonight.
Yeah, Orofino has had a couple of different running plays that actually look as though they would materialize into something. But again, it's a very big defensive line that Priest River brings tonight. Orofino just trying to find a hole.
Yeah, those two of the defensive tackles are just massive. That Pornchuk, the defensive end, is big as well coming off the edge. And again, it'll be one receiver to the right, 2 backs set behind Crockett. The give is to Stars, bounces off a defender immediately, and then he is ganged up on as 3 black jerseys in the vicinity. And he is taken down for no gain as Leighton Goins leading the charge for the Spartans. Down under a minute to go here in the first quarter. It is the Priest River-Lamanna Spartans 28, the Orofino Maniacs and nothing. And some exciting stuff coming up for the volleyball team, Jeff. They have a chance to win the district.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about that after this play, CJ.
It'll be Declan Crockett surveying the field down to 35 ticks left in the first with two back behind him. Connolly in motion from on the line. They give it to him on the jet sweep, looking for that edge. He'll plant his foot in the ground, cut it upfield, and he's able to pick up about 3, maybe 4 hard-fought yards up to the 39-yard line. Gain of 4. Leighton Goins there again, and that's along with Brady Hatton, and that is going to bring up third down and 6.
39-yard line for a gain of 4 yards. Yeah, Lady Maniacs may be hosting district volleyball next week, and so we're going to talk about what that means for football when we come back. The second quarter right around the corner. Spartans lead.
Hi, it's Corky here to make you a promise with Les Schwab Tires. We'll take care of your tires even after you buy them. Rotations, rebalancing, flat repairs, air checks, brake checks, alignment checks. And I'm out of time to list the rest of our included services. Point is, we give you and your dollar the most mileage possible. That's our best tire value promise. I'll pinky swear on it. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
I use my phone for everything. And now with my Ascend checking from P1FCU, I can do even more. I can deposit checks or pay for things with my mobile wallet. Plus, with my Ascend checking, I can earn 3.5% APY of my monthly balance. And when my clumsiness gets the best of me and my phone finally does break, I have free cell phone insurance through my Ascend checking. What's not to love? Open your Ascend checking account at p1fcu.org and start earning today. APY is the annual percentage yield.
Listen in at the conclusion of our game for the Pizza Factory Player of the Game on One Maniac will be selected to win a pizza and a soft drink from the Pizza Factory as we are here at Priest River-Lamanna High. Start of the second quarter, it's 28-0 Priest River. But the Maniacs with the ball, an important third down coming up, and Jeff Jones has the call here for the second quarter.
Well, before we get to that, CJ, next week, Orofino's game, which is senior night, to be played against, that's funny, to be played against Bonners Ferry, has been moved to Saturday. It's either going to be Saturday afternoon or Saturday evening. We'll know more about that later this week, and we'll keep you filled in on it. All right, here we go. Maniacs, third down and 6. It's Crockett who works from underneath center. Motion from left to right, a running play to Connolly going the right side. There's a flag across the way, a pickup of about a yard. We'll wait and see what this flag is, CJ, but it's thrown in the backfield. Nate Segert, the defensive tackle, is there. And it looks as though this is going to be a penalty against Orofino, but we'll wait and see. All eyes on our official face mask against Priest River. That's the second penalty for Priest River tonight of the 15-yard variety. So that's going to give Orofino their first down of the evening, and it comes via a penalty. And Orofino will take it any way they can get it as the ball is moved into Priest River territory, and it'll be spotted at the 45-yard line. Wind the clock, 11 minutes, 54 seconds as we start this second quarter, just the second play as the Maniacs out of their huddle. 5 big defensive linemen out there for Priest River. 1 wide receiver to the right, slot to the right, that's Connolly. 2 backs split behind the junior quarterback. That's Declan Crockett, motioned by Connolly. And just a dive play. No, look at this. It's a pass play. Connolly with it at the 45. He's going to be stacked up and brought down at the 43-yard line by Leighton Goins. Well, I'll tell you, that was a nice look for Declan Crockett back there. It looked as though for certain he had headed that ball off to Johnny Stars. And then he ends up with the ball 10 yards behind the line of scrimmage, finds a wide open receiver in Landon Connolly, just unfortunately about 6 yards later, which picked up about 3 yards on the play. He's brought down. Second down and 7. Corbin Daly is going to line up as a tight end across the way. One receiver here to the near side. Connolly in motion once again. They'll hand off big running back Edward Harrison. Eddie's going to power his way inside the 40 to about the 37, maybe the 37.5-yard line as he's brought down by Hornchuk. A good positive pickup on the play. That's going to bring up third down and about 3 to go. Very doable for the Maniacs in 4-down territory. Offensive substitutions coming in for the Maniacs. Cody Mills comes in.
4-yard gain of play.
And so Mills will line up as a receiver here to the near side. Full house backfield behind the quarterback, Crockett, as he operates from under center. Handoff goes to the right side. Once again, that's Landon Connolly. He may be close to a first down, CJ. They're going to mark him maybe just a little shy at about the 35.5-yard line as he's brought down by the sophomore defensive tackle, Thegert. And they are going to mark him shy by about a half yard. So, CJ, fourth down, very doable here for the Maniacs. Bringing the play in from the sideline is Caleb Kessinger.
Yeah, you know the Maniacs have to go for it here. They're looking to start any kind of momentum they can.
Kessinger will line up as a receiver here to the near side. Full house once again set behind Crockett as he takes the snap. He'll hand off. Connolly, he's got the first down as he powers himself inside the 35 to about the 34-yard line. And the Maniacs have their first offensive first down of the evening tonight. Brady Hatton is there to put a hat on Connolly. First down, move the sticks for the Maniacs. Getting something going here in the second quarter of play. We're under 9 minutes with Priest River leading this ball game 28-0.
They do have the same amount of first downs on the evening.
That's just amazing. Difference in points, though. 28-0 Priest River. The Maniacs out of their huddle. And once again, they're going to bring in, it looks like that wishbone offense with 3 backs set behind Crockett as he sets the line. Takes the snap. Toss comes here to the near side. That's Eddie Harrison. And boy, howdy, is he bottled up almost immediately. DJ, he just gets to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Johnny Stars.
Stars on the carry, rather, and it's Grismer, rather, and Hatton. I'm not sure what happened, CJ, but again, the offensive line is just unable to hold back this defensive line. Orofino just looking to go right straight into that A gap, and it was bottled up quickly. Connolly will line up as the slot here to the near side. Kessinger, the wide receiver here to the near side. Split backs behind Crockett. Motion by Connolly. Crockett back to pass, rolling right. Sets up, throws down the right side, and it is batted away. The intended target across the way was Daly, and he was in double coverage, CJ, and it's Lucas Simcox. He's a senior cornerback. Broke that pass up. But that was a good-looking route. Just unfortunately not enough mustard on that. And what was, I'm sorry, CJ, I missed the penalty. I did not see it. What was it?
Yeah, I saw there was a flag down. It was, I believe, a 15-yard penalty, so it had to be some sort of a personal foul.
15-yard penalty gives the Maniacs the ball at the 20-yard line of Priest River. Crockett and company in the red zone for the first time tonight. Connolly in motion. Hand off. That's Eddie Harrison, right side. He's going to power his way down to about the 15, maybe even inside the 15 to the 14-yard line. 6 yards on the carry from Harrison. And it looks as though we have an injured Maniac across the way, and that could be Harrison. We'll have to wait and see. But Eddie Harrison with a nice run from scrimmage, CJ. He just goes the right side and powered his way into that secondary. That's Landon Connolly. He's up kind of looks like he's trying to flex that right wheel of his. Maybe got it twisted a little bit at the end of the play. But a 6-yard pickup by Eddie, and the Maniacs in business here, operating from the 14-yard line of Priest River.
Yeah, Orofino trying to get on the board for the first time. There were actually a couple injuries in that junior high ball game, yeah. Had an ambulance come, and not only that, one of the spectators got hurt as well. Broken leg.
Kind of rolled off the hill here that's behind our press box. Here we go. 2nd down and 4 as Crockett sends one in motion, right side running play, and that's going to bring the ball down close to the 5-yard line. And I believe that was Eddie Harrison, CJ.
Was.
And so that may be just enough for the first down. Skylar Simcox, he's the senior cornerback on the right side. And it is, as it's going to be 1st and goal for the Maniacs. 1st and goal.
They would love to get the 4 on the board here. Lift the spirits of these Maniac players.
The ball is set just inside the 5. Connolly back in the ball game. He's slotted to the left. He'll go in motion. Handoff right side, Eddie Harrison. And, boy, he is met right at the line. Nothing there, CJ. That defensive line, once again, just so powerful. And the linebacker, Leighton Goins, coming up, and he's going to help finish off that tackle. On the running play, clock continues to wind under 6 minutes with Priest River up 28-0 over the Maniacs.
Yeah, Goins coming in, and he leaped up, over, and around one of the Maniac blockers and closed that gap quickly. It looked as though he had a hole to hit, but didn't stay open for long.
Caleb Kessinger will line up as a receiver to the far side, along with Conley. Split backs again behind Crockett. As working from under center, Declan takes the snap. On the option, he's going to keep it himself, and there's nowhere to run. He's going to be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of maybe a yard on the keeper as the defensive end, Pornchuk, he comes straight across DJ, and he finds Declan, the junior quarterback, and wrestles him down. They're going to say that he did get back to the line of scrimmage. That's the 5. So it is 3rd and goal from the 5 now.
Such a great push from the front line. 5 on that front line for the Priest River-Lamanna Spartans. The 2 linebackers behind them cover a lot of ground.
Harrison and Stars in the backfield. Slot is to the right, receiver to the right. Motion, and the handoff goes to the slot. That's Conley, and he's going to be brought down at the 6, so it's 4th and goal now from the 6-yard line. As coming up behind Conley and dragging him down is Colton. What do you got for a number there, CJ?
Caprinko, 21.
Caprinko. 4th down. So they're going to give him forward progress to the 5, and so I'll tell you, the defense has just pulled a string here, and they have tightened up on this Maniac offense since they've got into the red zone. 4th and goal from the 5. Maniacs trying to get on the scoreboard for the first time tonight. Stars and Harrison once again in the backfield. Slot to the right as Crockett from under center takes the snap, drops back, looks to pass, sets up, throws the right side, receiver there, Connolly, touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown from quarterback Declan Crockett to Landon Connolly in the coffin corner. And the Maniacs have their first points up on the board here against the Priest River Spartans. It's now 28-6.
Yeah, Priest River was playing the run. Of course, Orofino goes to the air sparingly, but they were able to find an opening there.
And it looks as though Orofino will come out to attempt the point after kick. And it'll be Conley who will kick. Crockett will hold. Ray Starr's the long snapper here. Crockett asks for the ball. The snap's back. It's good. Kicks on the way. It splits the uprights. It is good. 28-7 our score. Priest River leading Orofino. CJ and I come back right after this.
Hi, it's Harold from Best Built Builder Supply on Highway 12 in Orofino. Keeping the cold out and the warmth in is easier than you might think. with a visit to our Do It Best store. Install door weather stripping and door sweeps in minutes. Fill those gaps and cracks with rubber weather seal tape or multi-purpose foam sealant. Need more? We've got roll insulation and everything else to keep your home cozy this season. Stop by your Do It Best Center on the Clearwater. Best Built Builder Supply.
Clearwater Valley Health Foundation invites you to the Taste of the Clearwater. Join us this Saturday at 4 on the scenic Best Western Lodge patio overlooking the beautiful Clearwater River. Sample award-winning wines, craft microbrews, and delicious appetizers from Clearwater Canyon Cellars, live music, and exciting silent auction. All proceeds support vital services and equipment at Clearwater Valley Health. Get your tickets now at smh-cbh.org. See you there for an evening of fun and flavor.
Helping to sponsor our broadcast of Maniac Football is Watson's Market Orofino and Kimberling Insurance on KLER Orofino and streaming on YouTube channel KLER 1300 AM as Maniacs get on the board, Jeff.
Wow, touchdown pass, and the point after comes with 3 minutes and 45 seconds here in the second quarter of play. And Orofino, for all the fans at home listening, you're probably going, gosh, it's been such a long time since we scored. You would have to go back to the Salmon game, CJ, back in that second quarter, the last time that the Maniacs were able to put any points up on the board.
And beautifully executed as well.
It was done exceptionally well. So set to receive this ball for the Spartans, Colton Caprinko standing inside his 15 here to the near side. Across the way, that's Goins. And Eddie Harrison will kick this ball away. Let's see if the Maniacs try to put a little trickery into this. Down 28-7, waiting the whistle. I'm not sure what the holdup is. There we go. Maniacs break their huddle. And with 3 minutes and 45 seconds before the half, we are ready to go. Harrison sets the line, and he'll approach the ball. High end-over-end kick. That's Goins. At the 20, the 25, he'll hit the 30, and he bounces away here to the near side, the 35, and now he's going to be brought down right in front of the pre-server bench, but we have a flag as well, and that's going to be a foul against Orofino, as, again, anytime you grab somebody up around the shoulder pads and drag them down, it's going to get a flag every time. So the first penalty of the evening to be assessed against the Maniacs. My gosh, going CJ, he was stopped at the 30, and I thought that's where the play was going to, but he bounced off like a rubber band man, and then all of a sudden came here to the near side and picked up another 7 yards, but then the horse collar will be added on to the end of that, and a 15-yard penalty, which puts the ball into Maniac territory at the 45.
Yeah, Goins showing some dynamic playmaking ability there. Like you said, he looked dead to right.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, he's still on his feet.
And he's bounced out, and he's coming here to the near side. Lots of green in front of him, and then he was brought down. Matthews, the quarterback, and now we have a timeout, Orofino. So CJ and I take a break ourselves. We'll be back right after this.
We toss them, they're awesome. Pizza Factory.
Nothing quite says family happiness like the deliciousness of a piping hot pizza or flatbread from the Pizza Factory. On Michigan Avenue, Orofino, the Pizza Factory has 4 new mouth-watering flatbreads. Pesto, artichoke, and tomato flatbreads, also available with buffalo chicken or tomato bacon and olive oil. For a limited time only, come in today and try the new flatbreads.
We toss them, they're awesome. Pizza Factory.
His wife's words echoed in his mind.
You never fix anything around here.
Well, today that would change. He would fix the water heater. He'd show her that he wasn't just the man of the house, he was the handyman of this house. He was more than capable. Oh, no. And we covered it. UFH2O. Talk to farmers. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Hi, this is Greg Kimberling. We invite you to see us at our new location at 622 Bryden Avenue in Lewiston.
Thanks for listening in to Orofino Football tonight, brought to you by Family Eye Care Clinic and Terry Bowling of Camas Financial as the Priest River Spartans with the ball and driving in Orofino territory, Jeff.
Well, we missed one timeout earlier, CJ. Did not know who took it, but Orofino has definitely been charged with that one. Lucas Matthews working from the gun and motion from left to right by Caprinko, and this one is blown up at the line of scrimmage. A broken play tonight as Sawyer Stout, I'm not sure if I don't think he was really expecting that ball, TJ. He's able to get it back to the line of scrimmage, 2nd down and 10.
Second down. Yeah, one of the rare broken plays so far for Priest River. They've looked extremely crisp to this point.
Connolly comes out to join his teammates defensively for the Maniacs. 2nd down and 10 after no gain on the play. Receiver to the right, receiver to the left. And again, Matthews working from the gun. He'll give the Stout right side. He runs through one tackle, and then he's hog-tied and brought down after a 4-yard pickup. As for the Maniacs, that is Leland Rukavina, wearing number 60 tonight for Orofino. So he's getting an opportunity to play tonight. He has been in on a couple of tackles already. Pickup of 5 on the play, 3rd down and 5 with the ball resting at the Maniac 40-yard line. Near side hash mark is Priest River scrimmages. They break their huddle, and they'll send one receiver to the far side. That is not Simcox. He's listed as our tight end. Caprinko here to the near side. Matthews takes the snap, rolls left, looking to run, and he's going to pick up the 1st down, 10 yards. Now he reverses his field, 15. Now he's got blockers out in front of him at the 20. There's a flag, the 15, 10, and he's brought down at the 5-yard line. But I believe this is going to come back as there is a Maniac down. We may have had a block in the back. John Wicks finally makes the tackle inside the 5, but there are 2 flags resting back at the 25-yard line. I think both officials saw the same thing. There was a Maniac who was blasted in the back, and so this is going to come back. Here's the official. Personal foul. 15-yard penalty against Priest River.
Yeah, that's something that tends to happen at any level when a ball carrier reverses field.
Yeah, you find yourself out of position, and so you've got to make a block in a position you normally wouldn't. So there's another penalty against Priest River. That is their 4th on the evening, 15-yard penalty. Where's that put Priest River penalty-wise tonight, CJ?
All of the penalties, the 4 so far, have been of the 15-yard variety, so that is for 60 total penalty yards.
3rd down now for Priest Rivers. The ball rests at the Maniac 41-yard line. They'll scrimmage now from the middle of the field. Matthews has Stout set just to his right. Drops back to pass, rolling right. Now he's going to tuck the ball and run. He's at the 40, 35. He's got the 1st down and has run out of bounds at about the 26-yard line. And Connolly and Harrison in there defensively for the Maniacs. And again, you are looking at the linebacking core having to make that push. It's a 1st down carry, however, by Matthews, and that's designed all the way, CJ. He looked as though he was going to throw, but immediately he tucked that ball. Lucas has got some great legs.
Yeah, Coach Alex Cepeda, he runs this offense, the play calling extremely well. He's got plays with counter plays, and they run the misdirection well.
Matthews, again, working from the gun, motion from right to left. Fumble is picked up by Matthews. He'll give the ball off to, let me see, that's 24, CJ. Do I see that right?
Yeah, that is Goins.
That's Goins. And so on the fumble, he's able to hand it off, and that's going to keep the timeout here by Priest River. CJ and I take a break ourselves. We're coming back right after this.
Hi, it's Corky here to make you a promise with Les Schwab Tires. We'll take care of your tires even after you buy them. Rotations, rebalancing, flat repairs, air checks, brake checks, alignment checks. And I'm out of time to list the rest of our included services. Point is, we give you and your dollar the most mileage possible. That's our best tire value promise. I'll pinky swear on it. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
I use my phone for everything. And now with my Ascend checking from P1FCU, I can do even more. I can deposit checks or pay for things with my mobile wallet. Plus, with my Ascend checking, I can earn 3.5% APY of my monthly balance. And when my clumsiness gets the best of me and my phone finally does break, I have free cell phone insurance through my Ascend checking. What's not to love? Open your Ascend checking account at p1fcu.org and start earning today. APY is the annual percentage yield.
Watson's Market, Orofino, Kimberling Insurance are backers of Maniacs on KLER Orofino. After the pre-server timeout, it is now 2nd down and 12. Lucas takes the snap. He's going to hand off Stout. Running room left side. Stout's got the first down. He's down to the 10, the 5. Pushed out, and does he get in? Yes, the officials say he just got into the pylon. That is a 28-yard run for a touchdown by Stout. And it comes here with 1 minute remaining here in the second period of play. Stout is just so fast. And Priest-Server comes out looking as though they will go for the conversion once again, 2-point conversion, as they will split 2 receivers to the left. From the gun is Matthews. Takes the snap, looks to throw, rolls right, throws, and it is incomplete. With a minute remaining before the half, the Spartans lead Orofino 34-7. We'll come back right after this.
Now that kids everywhere have returned to school, Peak Physical Therapy and Wellness sends this tip along to help ensure our children's back health. Backpacks have become bigger and more cumbersome to wear, so always make sure to use both shoulder straps. Tighten the straps to keep the load closer to the back, and always bend your knees and lift it properly. For compassionate, high-quality care, trust Peak Physical Therapy on Michigan Avenue in Orofino, here to help you stay healthy and happy.
At Watson's Market in Orofino, we're more than just a grocery store. We're your neighbors. Hi, this is Kim. Shop with us for the best prices and freshest, highest quality fruits, vegetables, and meats. Every purchase supports our commitment to this great community. We proudly donate to local food banks, sponsor Little League sports, and are active in community-wide events. Come on down to Watson's Market, where shopping local means giving back. See you soon.
Thanks for listening in to Orofino Football, brought to you by Family Eye Care Clinic and Terry Bowling of Camas Financial Services. Grismer to kick this ball away. High end-over-end kick. It'll be handled on a bounce, picked up at the 16-yard line. That's Stars. Tries to go the wrong way up the field. He will get to the 17-yard line. Instead of coming straight up the field as he was on the sidelines, he ran to his right looking for blocking. Nothing much there. So first down for the Maniacs with 50 ticks remaining before halftime when C.J. Thompson heads down to the field and visits with head coach Jake Metke. Orofino will have the ball spotted at their own 20-yard line. Crockett will send Kessinger out as a receiver here to the near side. Connolly, the slot. As Connolly goes in motion, handoff to Harrison, right side. He's got a little running room, but he's going to be brought down after about a pickup of 5. Stays in bounds, and so that means the clock will continue to wind. And it looks as though Orofino may try to get off one more play before the clock expires before the half. Kessinger out of the ball game as they bring Landon Harrison in. Cody Mills will line up as the receiver here to the near side. And back to pass goes Crockett. Throws here to the near side, and it is knocked away with 5 ticks on the clock as The intended receiver was Kessinger, and knocking that ball away at the last moment was Colton Caprinco. So 3rd down and 7 now for Orofino. A chance for one more play before the half, as long as there's not laundry on the field. Orofino out of their huddle. And they will scrimmage from their own 24-yard line. Stars and Harrison in the backfield, slot here to the near side. Motion, and they'll give off right up the middle, Johnny Stars, and that'll be the final play of the first half. The Priest River Spartans lead here at homecoming at Priest River High, 34-7. Let's see if we can catch up with C.J. Thompson as he is gathering up head coach Jake Metke.
All right, Coach, a beautifully drawn-out play for Declan to find Landon Connolly in the corner of the end zone. How do you build on that in the second half?
Well, I was happy to see that because we worked on that all week. And so, yeah, we'll come back to that a couple of times, see if we can get it to work, and just keep pounding the ball and working on it.
And what do you tell your defense with regards to trying to bottle up that rushing attack of the Spartans?
We just got to get off the football. We're a little bit slow getting off the ball. They're beating us to the blocks and driving us a little bit. So I think we just got to be more aggressive.
Fantastic. Well, looking forward to seeing what you drop in the second half. Good luck, Coach.
All right, thanks.
That's C.J. Thompson and head coach Jake Metke of the Orofino Maniacs. It's halftime. Homecoming here at Priest River-Lamanna High School. The Spartans right now enjoying a halftime lead of 34-7 over the Orofino Maniacs. Don't go away. Our halftime show when we return after this.
This is the Maniacs Halftime Report on AM 13 KLER. Brought to you by
Watson's Market, Main Street Tire, Kimberling Insurance Agency, Peak Physical Therapy, Family Eye Care, Les Schwab Tire and Alignment Center, Terry Bowling of Camas Financial Services, Best Built Builder Supply, The Pizza Factory, Riverside Physical Therapy, and P1FCU. Our halftime report when we come back after this.
Over the course of 8 years and 4 sessions of physical therapy, Jill Renner has come to know Peak Physical Therapy pretty well.
I had a total knee replacement. They really highly recommend that you do physical therapy in order to restore function.
What's a normal physical therapy day like?
All of my experiences there have been really good. I actually have fun when I go there. Josh Tilley gives me quite a hard time, but we have lots of laughs. You learn how to reactivate your joints, basically.
What exercises helped you back to walking again?
I'd warm up on a bike or the elliptical, and then the exercises after that would be more targeted specifically for knees, like the total gym, the foot press. I worked a lot on balance, stepping up and down to get that function back where you could go up and down stairs.
You have a choice. Choose Peak Physical Therapy.
We toss them, they're awesome. Pizza Factory.
It's back, fresher and hotter. The Pizza Factory reintroduces the all-you-can-eat buffet. Lunchtime in Orofino means all-you-can-eat pizza, breadsticks, sauce, and a delicious salad bar, packed with fresh greens, fruits, proteins, and dressings. The Pizza Factory all-you-can-eat buffet is Monday through Friday, 11 to 2. Make the all-you-can-eat buffet your next lunchtime stop.
We toss them, they're awesome. Pizza Factory.
I'm Jeff Jones, and along with C.J. Thompson, we welcome you back. It is halftime, and the Priest River Cheer Squad entertaining the hometown fans here tonight. And I don't think you have to do much more than what the Priest River football team has done tonight. They are out to a commanding 34-7 lead. C.J. Thompson joins us back here in the booth. And C.J., Coach said that they're going to try and build, or you asked him, can they build on that in the second half? And he said, they had worked on that. They had drawn that up in practice all week long. And so you're looking for other things just like that in order to put a few more points on the board and get back into this game.
Yeah, most definitely. And that bit of success, as I said, a perfectly drawn up play that has to lift the spirits of the Maniacs and really light a fire under them, because they know that they can score against this Priest River squad. And then defensively, they've had some success in areas as well.
Yeah, Maniacs right now, they're doing much better in an area here that they have kind of faltered in the past couple of weeks, and that's penalties. Orofino has only been penalized once tonight for 15 yards. That was a horse collar on a kick return, and, the defender just kind of found himself, he's got the receiver, he's got the returner out towards the sidelines. All he had to do is give him a push, but instead, he reached up around their shoulder pads. Anytime you do that, it's for the protection of the players, and rightly so. Orofino penalized for that. But look at this. Priest River penalized 4 times for 60 yards. That's going to, hopefully, if Orofino can benefit with penalties like that in the second half, it will keep Priest River out of that scoring range.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the aspects that Coach has to be proud of his team about. I'm sure it's something that they work on in practice, is trying to limit those penalties. As you said, we have had issues with those throughout the year, so that is a good sign for Orofino.
Orofino has 5 first downs here on the evening. As a matter of fact, the final play from the first half, a running play where they picked up another first down, of course, the time runs out. So you have these things in which you can build on. Priest River, only 3 first downs, all coming on the ground, TJ, but Priest River's not needed the first downs. I mean, they have lived by the big play tonight from that opening kickoff.
Yeah, most definitely. They've got quite a few dynamic playmakers, of course, led by Sawyer Stout there in the backfield, but they have other guys that they can go to when they want to go misdirection. Of course, as a coach, you have to have your guys key in on a kid like Sawyer Stout. You have to if you're going to be able to bring him down. So when they say it's to Stout, then they go to someone like a Colton Capranco, who showed that he has playmaking ability on the opening play of the ball game by taking to the house on the opening kick return. Then you got Leighton Goins. You have a lot of guys that you can call their number, and they can make big plays for you. So Orofino has a lot that they have to cover defensively.
And a part of the defensive game, of course, is you got to wrap these guys up. They have had second opportunities to bounce off the interior line and come to the outside and make big plays. Orofino at the point of attack, they've got to be able to wrap up tonight. That's going to give them a chance. If they can do that, that's going to give them a chance here in the second half.
And even once you have all of those playmakers bottled up, then Lucas Matthews has shown that he has the ability, when the play breaks down, to tuck it and keep it himself.
Yeah, and the last time he ran the ball, CJ, like I said, I got to think there's no one out there he's going to throw that ball. He wants to run it, and he has exhibited some phenomenal wheels as well. So just so many weapons for the Spartan club here. Orofino's going to have to deal with all of them in the final 24 minutes of this football game tonight.
But as you heard, Coach is confident in his players. He's got confidence that his guys can go out there, get off the spot as he says they need to defensively, which is very important against such a quick team like the Priest River Spartans. But you also do have the ability to stay at home and not over-pursue on those misdirection plays, or they'll eat you up all night.
There are 4 side-by-sides that have just come out, and they've brought the homecoming court. It is homecoming here at Priest River-Lamanna High School. I'm Jeff Jones along with CJ Thompson. We'll take another break. Our score, Priest River 34, Orofino 7. We'll come back with more of the halftime report after this.
Today you have numerous options when selecting your IRA, and deciding which account is right for you is one of the most important decisions you will make for your financial future. Hi, this is Terry Bowling with Camus Financial Services. Give me a call to find out which IRA fits your financial needs or to update your current IRA savings strategy. You can reach me, Terry Bowling, at 476-7100 or stop by my office at 230 Johnson Avenue in Orofino to set up a free, no-obligation appointment today. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC. Hi, this is Terry Bowling with Camus Financial Services. I am available to help you select the right investment options when you are faced with early retirement, changing or losing a job, or any other lifestyle changes that warrant a review of your financial plan. You can reach me, Terry Bowling, at 476-7100 or stop by my office at 230 Johnson Avenue, Orofino, to set up a free, no-obligation appointment today. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
Riverside Physical Therapy is thrilled to welcome Cooper Thomas, BS in Health and Human Services and Doctor of Physical Therapy, to our team. Whether you prefer in-person visits at our clinic located on Highway 12 Orofino or the convenience of virtual sessions over Zoom, Cooper is here to help you on your journey to better health. For more information on all the services offered by Cooper and Riverside Physical Therapy, stop by the clinic or call Riverside Physical Therapy, where your health is our priority.
At Watson's Market in Orofino, we're dedicated to helping our senior citizens shop smart and save. Hi, this is Kim, and every Thursday is Senior Discount Day. Receive 10% off all your groceries as our way of saying thank you for supporting our community over the years. It's more than just a discount. It's Watson's Market's way of giving back to those who've given so much. Come shop with us this Thursday and every Thursday. Watson's Market, where caring for our neighbors is always in season.
We're back here at Priest River-Lamanna High School. Jeff Jones, CJ Thompson. We're at halftime tonight. And the homecoming court has been introduced to the home fans tonight. And everybody's coming down out of the stands so they can get pictures with the homecoming court out on the track. 34-7 is our score here after the first two periods of play. The Spartans leading the Orofino Maniacs. DJ, let's go ahead and turn it over to you and take a look at first half scoring plays and the rushing stats.
Well, here's how those points came. It came pretty quickly. The Priest River-Lamanna Spartans didn't waste any time getting on the board as Colton Caprenko brings back the opening kickoff, 85 yards for a touchdown, and Sawyer Stout tacked on the two-point conversion with a little run to the right side. And then it was Sawyer Stout just a few moments later. Actually, it was 9:19 left in the first quarter, 62-yard scamper to pay dirt. And the two-point conversion was a quarterback keeper for Matthews that put the Spartans up 16-0. And Colton Caprenko again in the first quarter with 3:22 on the clock. He strikes from 18 yards out on a little, he came out of, went left to right in motion, a little jet sweep out of the slot. The two-point conversion pass failed. That put it at 22-0. Then Sawyer Stout, his second touchdown of the first quarter, and both of the long variety. This one was his longest, 70-yard touchdown run with 1:16 on the clock. The two-point conversion failed, put it to 28-0. Then it was Orofino's turn to find the end zone as Declan Crockett lost up a little 5-yard pass to Landon Conley just inside the front right pylon, and Eddie Harrison does what he does best and tacks on the PAT, 28-7. And then Sawyer Stout, of course, can't hold him down for too long. With a minute left in the half, he finds the end zone from 28 yards out. Two-point conversion failed, and that puts our score at 34-7 here at the half.
All right, let's take a look at first downs, penalty yards, and such.
And for Orofino, they actually have 5 first downs on the evening, 2 via penalty, 2 on the ground, and actually 3 on the ground, and all 3 of Priest Rivers coming on the ground. Orofino, as we talked about, doing fairly well in the penalty part of the game. They have 1 on that horse collar call for 15 yards, and 4 penalties against Priest River, all of 15 yards for 60 total penalty yards. Orofino has punted the ball away 3 times, and Priest River has yet to punt the ball away.
Well, Priest River has been faced with a couple of third downs, CJ, and I believe 1 fourth down conversion coming back in that first quarter of play, but never once have they really thought about punting. That fourth down conversion came from the Maniac side of the field, and I believe it was a 4th down and 4. And so they thought, well, if they turn it over, Orofino's still on their side of the field. So we've not seen their punting game come out tonight, and Orofino would love nothing more to force that tonight.
Yeah, great play call from Alex Zepeda on that 4th and 4. It's very indicative of the way that he calls the ball game. Of course, Orofino's defense keying in on Sawyer Stout. You have to have an eye on him at all times. They fake it to Stout going right. They send Caprenko, Leighton going in motion from right to left, and they hand it to him going left. So they got the Orofino defense bailing right, and he had a huge lane off the edge on the left side. He's able to pick up 30-something yards, and it was a great play call.
All right, the teams are coming back out onto the field. CJ and I take one last break. Our halftime show continues after this.
I've seen this movie before.
You have?
This is the part where all is lost and the hero searches for hope. Then a mysterious figure reminds her that she has the Farmer's Home Policy Perk guaranteed replacement cost, and that her home will be rebuilt regardless of her limits or if the cost of materials has gone up.
That's really something.
Get a whole lot of something with Farmer's Policy Perks. Wait, I didn't ruin the ending, did I?
Yeah, you did.
We are farmers. Bum, bum, bum.
At 622 Bryden Avenue in Lewiston, see me, Greg Kimberling, your local farmer's insurance agent.
Hey folks, it's Harold from Best Built Builder Supply, and fall cleanup is here. Tackle those leaves with our 4-cycle handheld gas-powered leaf blower, just $139.99. Need more power? Try our 24-volt 10-inch cordless battery chainsaw kit for only $129. Whatever your project, we've got the tools and the neighborhood know-how to help you do it right. Come see us at Best Built Builders in Orofino, your one-stop shop for quality and advice.
Clearwater Valley Health Foundation invites you to the Taste of the Clearwater. Join us this Saturday at 4 on the scenic Best Western Lodge patio overlooking the beautiful Clearwater River. Sample award-winning wines, craft microbrews, and delicious appetizers from Clearwater Canyon Cellars, live music, and exciting silent auction. All proceeds support vital services and equipment at Clearwater Valley Health. Get your tickets now at smh-cbh.org. See you there for an evening of fun and flavor.
Stand by for the second half. This halftime report on AM 13 KLER was presented by
The Pizza Factory, P1FCU, Riverside Physical Therapy, Best Built Builder Supply, Family Eye Care, Main Street Tire, Terry Bowling of Camas Financial Services, Watson's Market, Kimberling Insurance Agency, Peak Physical Therapy, and Les Schwab Tire and Alignment Center. Now to the field we go for our second half kickoff. Here's Jeff Jones and CJ Thompson.
Well, we're back here at Priest River-Lamanna High School. Homecoming for the Spartans, 34-7. Priest River leading the Orofino Maniacs. The Spartans have come back out onto the field. The Maniacs just now coming out onto the field. And we're getting set for the second half of play. And CJ, Orofino won the toss, and they elected to defer to the second half. So maybe it's, they've got a little wind in their sails right now, scoring the last time they had the ball, picking up a first down in their last possession with the football before halftime. So maybe they've got just a little something going in their favor here as we get ready for the final 24 minutes.
Yeah, Orofino's got some wind under their sails. They've found some things that work against this Priest River defense. Landon Connolly has been huge. That's when they've had the most success in the running game is when they've given the ball to Landon Connolly. And it hasn't been when he was running out of the slot. It was when they had him in the backfield. He had a couple of very nice games. Eddie Harrison has found some holes as well. I know Coach was really keying in on him defensively, but he was able to pick up some punishing yards and really big plays on the way to that first touchdown.
And I'm wondering if Kessinger's going to find his way into the mix a little bit more offensively. They've set him out as receiver. I'm not sure if he's been targeted more than once, maybe twice. There's a touchdown catch, of course, going to Connolly back in the second quarter of play. But Kessinger, you can't keep that kid down, and he is a player.
Yeah, and you wonder if Coach, after that passing touchdown, if he's got a little bit more confidence in that passing game. We'll see if he looks to go play action a little bit more. That is how they run the majority of their passing game, is through the play action, since they are such a run-heavy ball club. Try and catch the Priest River defense off guard.
Right now, the Priest River defense has had a pretty good time with Orofino, forcing Orofino into the first 3 punts of the evening on their first 3 possessions. But Orofino, like you said, just looking to find something more on that RPO and maybe getting the ball into the hands of Connolly or possibly Kessinger. Like you said, the kid's got great hands, great running ability. He sees the field so very well. So we'll have to wait and see. CJ, we were talking on the way up here to Priest River. You had a light bulb go off, and you said, hey, by chance, have we thrown a touchdown pass this year? That Declan Crockett has not thrown one tonight. It must have been an omen. Declan heard it and said, I'm going to throw for a touchdown pass tonight.
Yeah, you got to feel great for Declan Crockett able to pick up that touchdown pass through the air. As, it's tough when you're struggling offensively, and it feels really good, especially against a defense like Priest River.
Yeah.
To find pay dirt.
And we want to make sure everybody knows that next week's game, Orofino originally had scheduled a Friday night contest against Bonners Ferry that has now been moved to Saturday. We'll let you know game time as soon as we know it. But that is senior night next week, Orofino versus Bonners Ferry on Saturday. Here's C.J. Thompson as we start the second half of play.
All right, as the Maniacs won the toss and deferred, they will receive the second half kickoff. Connolly and the Stars out there to receive. Grismer will kick it away, and there's the whistle. And Grismer boots it. The low line drive lands about the 24, and it'll be Connolly on the right side that scoops it up, and he'll try up the middle. That gap closes quickly, and he is swarmed and taken down about the 27-yard line, and that is where the Maniacs will have it.
23, CJ. I'm looking at a special teams player for Priest River. That is,
there's no 23.
There's no 23. 62, and then Grismer also in on the tackle. I thought I saw a 23 out there.
First and 10 from the 27, Declan Crockett with a touchdown pass already tonight will lead his team up to the line. 3 backs in the backfield. The triple I. And they will, of course, keep it on the ground. It's right up the middle. Nice little surge for Stars, and he is taken down after a gain of about 4 or 5, and Leighton Goins able to bring him down. That'll put the Maniacs at about the 33-yard line.
Don't pay any attention to the marker across the way. It says it's 4th down. There we go. Now we're getting that fixed.
And so second down and 7 from the 33. Again, the triple I. That is Harrison. That is the deep back. And they'll keep it on the ground with Harrison. Hard running, pushing the pile all the way to the 6 and beyond as he is finally pulled down at about the 42-yard line. And hard running again from Harrison.
You know, that's not only Harrison, CJ. That's the entire offensive line and everybody else who wore a white jersey with a blue number on it. They were pushing Eddie ahead, and it was just a big scrum across the way. The Maniacs won that one. First down for Orofino.
Orofino moves the chains, and it'll be a 1st and 10 from their 43. They'll again... Oh, no, they have 3 backs set behind, and it'll be a fullback give on the right side. And again, a nice surge into Priest River territory as
Johnny Stars, number 6.
That is Stars that picked up about 8 yards to the 49-yard line. Gavin Grismer brings him down for Priest River.
Well, Orofino has found their rushing attack as already with... a first down and moving the ball as we've just gotten underway with this third period of play.
And is that, I believe that is Stars, Connolly, and Harrison that is set behind Declan Crockett. Second down and 2 coming up. Playbook wide open. Stars, big gap up the middle, surges into the second level, and he's to the 41 before he is pulled down. That is Lucas Simcox.
Simcox got the worst of that tackle, CJ. He actually ended up on his back pocket. He made the stop, but Stars put a helmet right into his shoulder pads and knocked him about 2 yards back.
New life for this Orofino rushing attack as they come out in the second half. Picking up chunk gains and 2 first downs already. On the drive, they'll stick with that triple I. It is Harrison, Connolly, and Stars. Toss goes to Stars. The jump cuts upfield, loses the ball, and there's still a scrum for it. And finally,
I think Orofino actually came up with it, CJ, and advanced the ball back to the original line of scrimmage.
And it looks as though you are correct, but I saw that ball pop out in the air, and Orofino able to stay on it, and it's going to be no gain.
Wow. That's the first fumble of the evening that we've seen up here in the booth. Orofino recovers their own fumble and averts an absolute tragedy.
And they'll go back to a split-back set that is Harrison and Stars set behind Crockett. Mills here to the near side. Connolly in motion. And Harrison off tackle right side. And he pushes the pile. Able to pick up about 5 yards, it looks like, up to the 35-yard line. And that is where the spot will be. So third down and 5 coming up. Nate Fagers and Colton Caprinko teaming up to make that tackle for the Spartans. And oftentimes it does take multiple tacklers, as Harrison is alone.
He is a ton, but he picks up 5 yards on the play, and so 3rd and 5. The first down marker is up at the 30-yard line.
And honestly, Harrison grows a better mustache than me, so Crockett again leading his team to the line. Big 3rd and 5 coming up, probably 4-down territory. And his quarterback keeper, as he turns to give it, and then will keep it himself. He's got a couple of yards before he's twisted down to the ground. And that looks like it hurt Nate Fagers and Donovan Baldwin.
I'm going to take that back. That was Kane Burns, 31, the safety. He put an absolute pop on Crockett. He just got stood up. And Crockett is not that big of a young man, but boy, howdy, he just popped right up. 4th down, TJ.
Taking punishment for those 3 yards. 4th and 2 from the Priest River 32. See what Coach Metke has up his sleeve. 2 backs behind Crockett. Crockett back to pass, sets his feet, has a man down the sideline looking for Conley, and it is batted away at the last second from his safety spot. I believe that's Burns once again.
Oh, excuse me. It's Caprinko. And so the Maniacs turn the ball over on downs first time tonight, CJ.
And it was a good-looking play there. Connolly was open down at the sideline, but good closing speed from Caprinko.
Good thrown ball, but then again, Caprinko with just the speed got there before the ball made it into the hands of Conley.
And so that Orofino Maniac drive eating up much of the third quarter, just 6:39.
Almost half of the third quarter, on that one drive.
So Orofino with the sustained drive, just unable to finish it off. But a good sign for the Maniacs moving forward as Matthews sends a man in motion. They'll give it to the receiver out of the slot going in motion. He is tripped up. That is Stout. He finds the edge and still able to pick up about 8 yards up to the 40 before John Wick pushes him out of bounds. And also in on the play, Landon Connolly. And looks as though it'll be marked front end of the ball at the 40-yard line. Sawyer Stout just automatic yards every time he touches the ball.
8-yard gain on the play. Yeah, there was a defender coming up on the heels of Stout, and somehow he ended up going down. Can't say he was pushed or anything like that, but he had a great angle at trying to bring him down.
Simcox in the slot. Caprinko here to the near side, out wide, and they'll keep it on the ground with Stout to the left side. Cuts it up the middle. First down and more. He's hit hard at about the 47-yard line. Eddie Harrison and Declan Crockett there to lay the punishment, but that will move the chains once again for the Priest River-Lamanna Spartans.
That is a 7-yard gain. Again, I've not seen so many backs this year run as hard as Stout, DJ. I mean, he finds the hole quickly. He's got great speed and the patience you talked about, looking for that hole, finds it, and he picks up the first down.
He reads the field well. He lets the blocking scheme develop. He'll come out, set behind Matthews in the pistol, get the give right up the middle. Orofino closing that gap quickly, and it is John Wick leading the charge once again. And so it looks like actually a short loss on the play. So it'll be 2nd and 10, but maybe a few inches added onto that.
Yeah.
Down to 5:25 to go here in the third quarter. It is the Priest River homecoming night. Got to watch the proceedings at halftime. Always a good time. The smell of chili in the air.
It's food, and I'm looking forward to getting some myself when the game is over.
Me as well. From the gun, it'll be Matthews and Stout on the left side. Big hole into Orofino territory to the 40 before he's ripped down. That is another first down for the Spartans and Sawyer Stout. It is Cody Mills that's able to track him down, and Declan Crockett there to assist. So now Priest River driving in Maniac territory inside the 40, front end of the ball right around the 39.
Again, they're just going to run Stout through those A and B gaps. It's working well for them, CJ. Again, with his speed, it'll eat up a lot of clock, and it's what's working for Priest River.
The pistol once again, a bunch formation in tight. I believe that is Simcox. Nope, that's Caprinko. Toss goes to Stout. It's on the ground. Big hits, and we'll see who's able to come up with it. It'll be Orofino. Orofino manufacturing a turnover on a bobbled ball off the toss, and a big stick there from John Wick that causes that recovery.
Boy, the pitch was just off the fingertips of Stout. He got it on the bounce, CJ, but then as soon as he had it in his hand, John Wicks laid a hat on him, and they both went down, and Wicks had control of the ball.
You gotta love that. So the Orofino Maniacs again with new life back on offense. 1st and 10, their own 45. Crockett surveying the field. 2 backs set behind him, 1 receiver to the far side. And it'll be Stars immediately cutting up the middle, and he is fighting for any yardage that he can get, as that was thick with black jerseys, and he's able to get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It is Nicky Bornchuk that makes the stop. Under 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. The Priest River Spartans with a 34-7 advantage here on their homecoming night. And a lot of the Priest River players rocking pink here during Breast Cancer Awareness Month in October. Of course, the Dig Fork here game going well for the Maniacs volleyball team against Timberline. They'll send Conley in motion off the line. The toss goes to him, and he is pressured in the backfield. Huge loss as he is ripped down. Gavin Grismer leading the charge for the Spartans. And that's going to be a big loss back.
Yeah, but look at Gavin Grismer, CJ. He has come up with a bum wheel. You can look at him flexing that knee. As he twisted him down, he may have gotten the worst of it. He's staying out there, but Grismer just so fast.
Yeah, the front 5, big and fast.
From the 40-yard line
for Priest River, they're a force to be reckoned with defensively. And those 2 linebackers, not huge, but they're quick, and they can lay down the hammer as Conley again goes in motion. Ball is down, and it looks as though Priest River may have gone. Orofino was able to fall on it.
No, now they do say it's Priest River football.
I thought it had looked as though that.
And, you know, it was John Wicks who looked as though he got it. And, of course, he recovered the last fumble, CJ. He was there, but Priest River comes up, and Orofino just gives the ball right back.
So the Spartans and the Maniacs trade fumbles, and now Priest River with it in Orofino territory, 1st and 10 from the 35. Matthews will lead his team up after they break huddle. Stout to his left, 2 receivers to the left. That looks to be Goins and Caprinko. And it'll be a give to Stout on the right side, faking the screen to the left, and Orofino not fooled. John Wick able to bring him down. Big loss in the backfield. That's going to be a loss of about 7. Nope. 5 yards. 6
5-yard loss, yeah, almost 6, right. John Wicks playing possessed, CJ. He has been around the ball every single snap tonight, both offensively and defensively. If he's not leading blocks, in the rushing attack. He's out there trying to come up with a big stop defensively.
He's riding high off his Pizza Factory Player of the Game nomination. Probably ate the pizza just before coming. Matthews from the gun, back to pass, rolling to his right. Now is under pressure and looking for space, and it closes. He is taken down in the backfield, and the big quarterback sack there. I believe that's...
Well, we don't have a 65 on our roster for tonight, but that's 6'5", CJ, and
Maddox Lichty was in the
he was there, right? Yeah, but it was, and unfortunately, we just do not have 65 on our roster tonight. I'm not sure if it's.
Corbin. No, it can't be Corbin Daly, but he's 8/65 on this old roster.
Oh, so maybe, well,
but he wouldn't have changed his jerseys at half, I don't believe. So Matthews with an empty backfield. Now they fake it to Stout, and he evades the pass rush. Looking for the sideline, finally caught deep in the backfield, and that was Johnny Stars that tracked him down for another quarterback sack. And that is going to be 4th and forever now here for the Spartans. And we made
line to make is up at the 25-yard line, DJ, for the Maniacs. This ball is going to be placed all the way back at the 38. I wouldn't think that Priest River would go for it here, but you never know. But this could be the punting team. It's the first time we've seen an exchange of personnel for Priest River like this all night long.
And there is punter Lyndon Rainwater to kick it away back deep. To receive will be Landon Connolly. He's had a fantastic evening. Down under 15 seconds to go here in the third quarter. We'll see if this play gets off before the end of the third. And it is away. Good snap. Here's the punt from Rainwater. Kind of a knuckleball. Lands about the 35. Connolly lets it go. And it will stop rolling at about the 24-yard line. So Jeff and I, as the buzzer marks the end of the third quarter, Jeff and I will take a break, and we're back with final quarter action after this.
Struggling with hip pain? Whether it's from an injury, overuse, or arthritis, hip pain can affect your daily life, but you don't have to live with it. At Peak Physical Therapy, we specialize in personalized exercise programs designed to target your specific needs. Our expert therapists will help you build strength, improve mobility, and reduce pain, so you can get back to doing what you love. Don't let hip pain hold you back. Call Peak Physical Therapy today and start your journey to a pain-free life. On Michigan Avenue, Peak Physical Therapy.
At Watson's Market in Orofino, we're dedicated to helping our senior citizens shop smart and save. Hi, this is Kim, and every Thursday is Senior Discount Day. Receive 10% off all your groceries as our way of saying thank you for supporting our community over the years. It's more than just a discount. It's Watson's Market's way of giving back to those who've given so much. Come shop with us this Thursday and every Thursday. Watson's Market, where caring for our neighbors is always in season.
You're listening to the Maniacs on KLER Orofino and streaming on YouTube channel KLER 1300 AM, brought to you by Riverside Physical Therapy and Main Street Tire. At the end of 3, it is 34-7. Spartans lead the Maniacs here on their homecoming night from Priest River-Lamanna High, and Jeff Jones is going to bring us home with the play-by-play.
CJ, it's just amazing. You can score 41 points in the first 2 quarters and then go absolutely silent in the third period of play. 12 minutes left, though. Let's see what the Maniacs have in store, as this is their second possession of the third quarter. The first possession took nearly 6 minutes off the clock. Then Priest River, of course, came back and ate a lot of that time up. This is the start of the fourth period here. So Crockett will send one receiver to the far side. Johnny Stars is going to line up as the slot here on the right. One slot to the far side, that's Connolly in motion, keeping the ball and running forward. I believe that's Crockett. No, excuse me, that's Edward Harrison. Again, another different look here for the Maniacs. CJ, you come out with a double slot, a receiver, and then one back, and give us to Harrison for a 3-yard pickup, 2nd down and 7.
Yeah, positive yardage. And is what Orofino is looking for, those big backward plays that kill them.
So the ball is placed at Orofino's 28-yard line. Receiver here to the near side is Mills. Double slot once again. One back set behind Crockett as he'll take a snap from underneath center. And Crockett hands off and coming here to the near side. Nothing much in running room for Stars. Maybe picks up 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 5 now.
And he was tripped up by big Andon Grismer, who freshman who has checked in there on the defensive line. And he actually had a nice hold there. Just ended up losing his footing. But
So it's 3rd down for Orofino, and actually they'll give Stars a gain of 1. So it's 3rd and 6 now. Orofino near side hash mark as we look at it here at Priest River-Lamanna High School. They run from left to right. Kessinger will line up as a receiver here to the near side. Trip backs behind Crockett. Crockett hands off right side, and there is absolutely no running room for Stars as he is brought down in the backfield by Grismer. Andon Grismer once again. And a loss of 1 on the play. That's going to bring up 4th down and 6. Orofino on their side of the field going to have to punt this ball away.
From the 28-yard line, 4th down and 7.
So Harrison on to kick this ball away. On the punt return, this is Caprinko, who's going to set up just on his side of the field. Snap is back. Good kick, end over end. Down the sideline, stays in bounds, inside the 25, inside the 20, and it'll be down there. What a fantastic kick, once again by Eddie Harrison.
51 yards.
Wow, CJ, we talked about Eddie. As a matter of fact, he was our player of the game during the Salmon River contest because of his kicking ability.
Just Salmon, -3.
Or, excuse me, Salmon. What did I say? Priest River?
It's Salmon River. I said it multiple times, too. It's tough.
So, change of possession. Priest River with the ball at their own 20-yard line. 9 minutes and 38 seconds on the clock. And it looks as though Matthews, the junior quarterback, remains in. He has one back slotted to his left. And the handoff goes once again to Stout, right side. Not a lot of running room there as Johnny Stars, the outside linebacker, is the first to meet him. It's going to be a pickup of about a yard, maybe 2, 2nd down and long for Priest River.
Orofino's been able to ratchet things up defensively and has been able to bottle up these dynamic playmakers here in the second half.
Once again, Matthews will have Stout just off to his left, a receiver to the left, slot to the right, and the slot will take the ball coming here to the near side. Lots of running room going inside, and now brought down after a gain of about 8 yards. That is Nate Beckert, rather. He is a sophomore running back, and he's brought down by Conley and Crockett, but not after he picks up 12 yards, or 16, excuse me, as the ball is brought up to the Spartan 37-yard line.
Yeah, Beckert has had some nice looks so far this evening. They like to give it to him on that misdirection.
Line up as a receiver here to the near side is Caprinko. Working from the gun, Matthews calls for the ball as Beckert goes in motion. Hands off right straight up the middle is Stout. He's got running room across the 50, the 40, 30. There's no one who's going to catch him. He takes it to the house for a 53-yard touchdown.
63.
53? Is that
63?
63. 63-yard run by Stout off tackle. And again, he just finds the hole, and all of a sudden, he was out ahead of everyone. No one could catch him. That brings our score, Priest River 40, Orofino 7. Pending the two-point conversion here, that Priest River looks as though they are about to run. Matthews checks his wristband. He's got Stout to his left, 2 receivers to the left. And now motion by Beckert to the left. Stout up the middle, and he breaks the plane for the 2-point conversion. 42-7, Priest River. We're going to take a break. When we come back, Orofino gets the ball back with 7:59 on the clock after this.
It's amazing that we wear something different every day to work and try our best to change up our look. New shoes or shirt or even a haircut can really make a difference. But when was the last time you changed out those glasses? If it's been more than a couple years since you visited your optometrist, now's the time. Dr. Rick Lindgren and staff at Family Eye Care are here to take care of your family's eyes. If your vision changes, even slightly, those old glasses you're wearing may not be doing you any favors. It only takes a few minutes to have your eyes professionally examined. You just may be surprised at how much you've been missing. Find new brand name frames for less than you might think. Accentuate your personal style with statement-making glasses for a look that's bold, original, and unforgettable. Let Family Eye Care help take care of your eyes. Call and make an appointment today at 476-4814. Family Eye Care, Michigan Avenue, Orofino, and Highway 12 West in Kamei. Come on in and see the difference.
The Maniacs on AM 1300 KLER, brought to you by Les Schwab Tire Center and Peak Physical Therapy as the Peace River-Lamanna Spartans find the end zone once again, Jeff. It's a 42-7 score.
Wow, just tremendous running by Priest River. Grismer tees this ball up at his 40. The Maniacs are going to have deep to return this ball, Kessinger and Conley. Or excuse me, that's Stars. No, it is Kessinger. Here's the kick. And at the 15, the 20, the 25, up the middle of the field, Kessinger to the 30, and now he is brought down at the 33. So a nice return of 23 yards by Kessinger, and the Maniacs are back in business with 7 minutes and 51 seconds remaining here on the game clock. Priest River again commanding 42-7 advantage in this football game. Again, the stands are full here as Priest River celebrating homecoming tonight. From the 35-yard line. Ball is spotted at the 35. Maniacs still in their huddle as they break and come up to the line of scrimmage. Kessinger will line up as a receiver here to the near side. Connolly will slot to the right, split backs behind Crockett. As the junior quarterback takes the snap, he drops back to pass, and he's going to be brought down at the 25. I think broken play there, CJ, because Crockett looked as though he was going to hand off to Edward Harrison, and then decided to keep the ball, made 2 more steps back, and he was just pummeled. An 8-yard loss on the play as Lucas Simcox came all the way from his cornerback position to bring the quarterback down. Second down and 17 after a loss of 7. Crockett sends Connolly in motion, gives, and right straight up the middle, big running room for the Maniacs. That's Stars. Stars, he could go all the way, 10-5, touchdown. That is a 65-yard touchdown run by Johnny Stars on the delay. Wow, Stars was shot through a cannon, and the Maniacs put another score on the board. It is 42-13.
Yeah, it was like the Red Sea opened up for Stars, and he hit that hole, like you said, like he was shot out of a cannon.
My gosh. And the defense was caught absolutely flat-footed. Stars was into the secondary before they knew what happened. On to attempt the point after is Harrison. Crockett will hold once again. Snap is back. It's low. Crockett has to handle it on a hop. He runs to the end zone. Is he in? Yes. 2-point conversion by Declan Crockett. Brings our score to the Spartans 42, Orofino 15. We will return after this.
We toss them. They're awesome. Pizza Factory.
Buy now you've heard of Orofino's finest lunch buffet. All-you-can-eat Pizza Factory buffet, filled with pizza, breadsticks, fresh green salad makings, and fruits. But did you know with the purchase of 9 lunch buffets, you'll get the 10th free? Ask for your 10-punch card with your next visit to the Pizza Factory and begin saving today. Free lunch from the Pizza Factory.
We toss 'em. They're awesome. Pizza Factory.
Hi there, it's Corky with Les Schwab Tires, and I'd like to tell you something I love about our history. 70-some years ago, we set the standard for tire service with values that come from the heart. Treat your customers like family and earn their trust. Never sell anyone a thing they don't need. Put safety first and customers will follow. That's how we did business then, and it's how we do it now. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
P1FCU and Bestfield Builder Supply, proud to back the Maniacs on your Central Idaho sports leader, 13 KLER Orofino, also streaming on YouTube channel, KLER, 1300 AM.
Well, CJ, the Maniacs put up their second score of the evening. They've got a lot of ground to cover, though, down 42-15, as Caprinko and Goins are deep to receive this kick for Priest River. But my gosh, the Maniacs, who have had a difficult time defending the big play this year, they get one of their own on a huge run right straight up the middle. And you can't ask anything more from Johnny Stars except turn on the jets and go.
Yeah, wow. He has some fantastic playmaking ability. Johnny Stars, what an excellent addition to the Maniac squad. Glad to have him back from injury as well.
So Harrison will kick, and Caprinko is set to the far side. Goins here to the near side, both standing inside their 20-yard line. And let's just see if Orofino elects to kick this ball away, or maybe they try for an onside kick. Harrison approaches the ball. A low line drive. This one is to Caprinko inside the 10. He'll field it there to the 15. Squirms out of one tackle and is brought down shy of the 20-yard line. And there's a penalty flag, as making the stop is Maddox Lipke for Orofino, but there is a flag that rests at the 35-yard line. The official's talking it over, and so we'll wait and see what it is that they have for us up here in the press box. Personal foul against Priest River, and so they're going to mark this off from inside the 20, and it'll be half the distance to the goal, to the 10-yard line is where they'll set this ball. Half the distance to the goal line. So first down for Priest River, and another personal foul for Priest River tonight, CJ. They have just absolutely been laden with personal fouls tonight. And somebody from Priest River runs out and gets the Orofino kicking tee because they've gotten left out there on the field. Here we go, 1st and 10 for Matthews and company. He's got 3 wideouts to the left, a slot to the left, takes the snap, and hands off right side, running room a little bit for Stout. I believe that's Stout in the backfield. He'll make positive yards up to about the 15. 5-yard pickup on the running play. Second down now for Priest River, and they're not in a hurry as we are now under 5 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in this football game. The stop across the way was made by Landon Conley. That young man has done a lot tonight, both offensively and defensively. Playing in the backfield offensively, picking up the first touchdown for the Maniacs back in the second quarter. Defensively in that safety position. Second down now. Junior quarterback Matthews. He's got one back slotted to his right, motion. And the reverse coming this way, and brought down in the backfield is the running back. And making the stop there is Eddie Harrison.
Looks like they have Colton Caprinko in the backfield now.
That is a loss of 4 on the play, 3rd down and 9. That brings the ball close to the 10-yard line. Orofino looking to make one more defensive stop and to force another punt to get the ball back and hopefully get another score up on the board. Again, our score 42-15. Priest River leading the Maniacs here at Priest River-Lamanna High School. Spartans out of their huddle. They'll come up to the line of scrimmage. Trip receivers to the left for Matthews, who takes the snap. He rolls left, looking, throws to the left. Wide open. The receiver is Kaprinko up the sidelines, 50, 40, 30. No one's going to catch him. He gives a fist bump to one of his teammates.
I think it was going.
That's a 10-yard line. Who was it going? That's a 90-yard, 89-yard touchdown. My gosh.
Yeah, that was a busted play defensively for Orofino. He's wide open on that wheel route. Nobody within 10, 15 yards, and easy pitch and catch.
Yeah,
Matthews and
Kaprinko. Man, he makes the catch. I'm not so certain if that's only the first reception tonight, maybe the second. But then he gives a fist bump to Leighton Goins at about the 10 as they walk into the end zone. 2-point conversion. No, they're going to try for the point after. And I believe this is Griswold. Snap is back. The kick is blocked. It is no good. 48-15 is our score. The Maniacs get the ball back when CJ and I come back from Priest River right after this.
October is Physical Therapy Month, and Riverside Physical Therapy on Highway 12 in Orofino invites you to celebrate with us. Every Wednesday in October from 8 till noon, we're offering healthy snacks and a warm welcome to anyone who stops by. Come say hi, meet our friendly staff, and get to know our clinic. Whether you're curious about physical therapy or just want to enjoy a healthy treat, we'd love to see you. Riverside Physical Therapy, Highway 12 Orofino, your health, our passion. Join us this October.
At Watson's Market in Orofino, we're more than just a grocery store. We're your neighbors. Hi, this is Kim. Shop with us for the best prices and freshest, highest quality fruits, vegetables, and meats. Every purchase supports our commitment to this great community. We proudly donate to local food banks, sponsor Little League sports, and are active in community-wide events. Come on down to Watson's Market, where shopping local means giving back. See you soon.
Listen in at the conclusion of our game for the Pizza Factory Player of the Game honor. One Maniac will be selected to win a pizza and a soft drink from the Pizza Factory in Orofino. 3:45 to go, and Priest River finding the end zone again, Jeff.
Well, Johnny Stars is joining Landon Conley to return this kick, and so Kessinger not deep this time. He is actually playing up at the 30-yard line in anticipation of a short kick. The PA announcer said, I think that's Johnny Starr. Johnny heard it and raised his hand. Here's the kick by Grisman. And it'll be fielded at the 20, picked up at the 23 after losing the handle on Conley. And he'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. And Stars lying on his back as Kane Burns, who comes in on special teams to make the tackle. Conley shaking off his right hand here, CJ. As he was twisted down, that ball was in his right hand and maybe between the ground and the ball up into his chest, maybe, doing something to his wrist as he's trying to wave that off. 3 minutes and 38 seconds remaining in this one here. Orofino will have the ball at their own 23-yard line. So split backs behind Crockett. Again, Conley will line up and go into motion from right to left. Give us to Conley, and he will power his way over the 25 and be brought down at about the 27 on the running play. It's Ukiah Martinez on the stop. So a lot of the second teamers getting an opportunity to play for Priest River here in these closing minutes of this football contest here.
Yeah, always very valuable for some of those youngsters to get a little bit of live action.
Yeah.
As a prep for when it's their time to get their number called.
Cody Mills to the far side. The slot is Connolly. He will be on the left. And then once again, Crockett will work with split backs behind him. Give right straight up the middle to Harrison. Harrison across the 30 to about the 32 or 33-yard line. The line to gain is 34, and it's Burns, the sophomore, who makes it stop. And they are going to give him enough forward progress to the 34 to pick up the first down. Another first down for this Maniac squad tonight. We're at 2.5 minutes remaining of this game. First and 10, Orofino. Kessinger, the white out here to the near side. As Orofino is running from left to right, Connolly slotted, and the line is set. Connolly goes in motion, and the ball came loose. A broken play, and it looked as though Priest River came up with it. They did at the 30-yard line. Gavin Grismere comes up with it. Broken play, CJ, as Declan, either A, is handing off to Landon Connolly or Eddie Harrison, who is coming in right behind him. But the exchange was not there. The ball came out of Declan's hands, and Priest River comes away with the fumble recovery here in the fourth quarter, 2 minutes and 11 seconds. And Priest River can salt this one away here with one more first down and then take a victory formation. So the Spartans break their huddle. Lucas Matthews, the junior quarterback, again working from the gun as he has one back step behind him. Handoff, and the ball is loose. And I think Orofino came on top of it at the 28-yard line. Let's wait and see. Yes, the Maniacs have the fumble recovery. 60 for Orofino.
Leland Rukavina.
Leland Rukavina with the fumble recovery. And again, just not the best exchange in the backfield, but once the ball carrier, which I'm not sure if that was Stout or not, he got hit at the line. The ball popped right out. And now we're going to have illegal participation by Priest River.
That's unsportsmanlike conduct.
Oh, excuse me. I'm not sure, but it was on the bench, it looks like.
Yeah.
So they're going to put another penalty against Priest River tonight. 15-yard penalty brings the ball up to the 45-yard line of Orofino. Wow. My gosh, CJ. Priest River has got something to work on, even though they're going to come out on top of this one. Many penalties tonight. Crockett sends Connolly in motion, gives to Connolly, trying to string it out left side. He's at the 50, the 45. He'll be close to the line to gain as he is put down right in front of the Maniac bench across the way. Orofino trying to hustle up. They'd like to get one more score on the board. Leighton Goins saves any more positive yards. Oh, my gosh, the official just picked the ball up from the 45 and put it at the 46. So there it's set now. 2nd down and 1. A minute and 28 seconds as Crockett wants to switch his tight end and the slot. Connolly now slotting to the right. He'll go in motion and hand off. Not much going there on the left-hand side. Big dog pile, maybe even a half-yard loss on the play as the give goes to Connolly, but he was smothered immediately. A minute remaining in this football game here. 3rd down and 1.
Yeah, you wonder if Orofino maybe wants to go play action, take a shot deep, something like that,
Yeah.
and get another score on the board.
Right now, Priest River is just defending against the run. But if you have somebody who's got a little speed like Kessinger or maybe even Connolly and just get him on a straight fly route, as the Maniacs will have Kessinger line up as a receiver here to the near side. Crockett sends Connolly in motion. Running play right up the middle. Stars bounces it out to the left side, inside the 40, inside the 30, and now brought down close to the 20-yard line. And the clock continues to wind. Orofino now calls timeout. Skylar Simcox makes the stop and saved the touchdown on Johnny Starr's run from 30-plus yards. Maniac timeout with the last 14 seconds on the clock. CJ and I will return after this.
I use my phone for everything. And now with my Ascend checking from P1FCU, I can do even more. I can deposit checks or pay for things with my mobile wallet. Plus, with my Ascend checking, I can earn 3.5% APY of my monthly balance. And when my clumsiness gets the best of me and my phone finally does break, I have free cell phone insurance through my Ascend checking. What's not to love? Open your Ascend checking account at p1fcu.org and start earning today. APY is the annual percentage yield.
Hey folks, it's Harold from Best Built Builder Supply, and fall cleanup is here. Tackle those leaves with our 4-cycle handheld gas-powered leaf blower, just $139.99. Need more power? Try our 24-volt 10-inch cordless battery chainsaw kit for only $129. Whatever your project, we've got the tools and the neighborhood know-how to help you do it right. Come see us at Best Built Builders in Orofino, your one-stop shop for quality and advice.
Maniacs on AM 1300 KLER, brought to you by Les Schwab Tire Center and Peak Physical Therapy.
From the 15-yard line after the Maniac timeout, one wide out to the right. Crockett will again take the snap from under center, drops back to pass, rolls right, looking, jump pass towards the end zone, incomplete. Clock stops with 8 seconds.
What an interesting looking pass.
Well,
jump up to get a beat.
I think Crockett fell on the run. He's going to have to jump as high as he could because he had two defenders between he and Kessinger, who is the intended target over there. So he thought, I'm not that tall. I got to jump and throw. Wobbly pass that sailed out of bounds. Time for one more, possibly two plays. Second down from the 15-yard line. Orofino would love nothing more than to get one more score on the board.
We'll see what Coach Metke can draw up for his squad here.
They break from their huddle. Cody Mills will line up as a receiver here to the near side. Split backs for Crockett once again. Slot in motion, Connolly. And that Stars up the middle, and he'll be stopped shy of the 6-yard line. And the officials blow the whistle to stop the clock with 1 second left. Orofino got one last timeout in. TJ, let's go ahead and keep it here with only 1 tick left on the clock. Orofino with third down, but that means nothing. They are 8 yards away from the end zone. Time for one last play. Of course, a flag on the field would give Orofino another chance if it should go against Priest River, but last 1 second, it's exciting.
Yeah, what do you think they do here? Do they keep it on the ground? They have had success on the ground, but they also threw that touchdown early.
That was a 7-yard pickup by Johnny Stars. You're only 8 yards away from the end zone, possibly something like that. I would think, however, that Priest River is going to stack the box. They're going to, because the shortest line from here to there is straight ahead, and I don't think they're going to let anything penetrate. Possibly you get your quarterback to roll out and find somebody in the end zone.
Yeah, maybe a jump ball to Landon Connolly or Cody Mills. Or you could sneak a back out of the backfield, hit him in the flat.
Well, here we go. Let's find out. Maniacs with 1 tick left on the clock as Crockett will operate from under center Ray Stars. Crockett takes the snap, drops, throws over the middle. It is incomplete, and that is the end of the game. The Priest River-Lamanna Spartans 48, Orofino 15 on a play that's just a little button hook in, a little slant in to the receiver, but the pass looked like it was low, incomplete in the end zone, and the Maniacs lose for the 4th time this season. A tough one here to the Priest River, but Orofino showed a lot of promise tonight, DJ.
Yeah, most definitely. Orofino has been banged up all season to the point where, having to cancel a game last week, and they came out tonight and showed a lot of heart.
They have a lot to be proud of. in this performance tonight. A lot to work on, though, because next week, senior night. And you want to send all those seniors out on a good note if you can, but a tough opponent, Bonner Sperry. We'll talk about that and more. It's post-game time. DJ and I take a break. We'll return after this.
I'm always looking for new ways to save, but I haven't found anything better than my P1FCU Ascend checking account. It's a free account that earns 3.5% APY of your average monthly balance. That could feed your coffee obsession for 2 weeks. Not only am I earning money, but I also have all the great features of a checking account, like mobile deposit and mobile wallet. Open your Ascend checking account at p1fcu.org and start earning today. APY is the annual percentage yield.
Now that kids everywhere have returned to school, Peak Physical Therapy and Wellness sends this tip along to help ensure our children's back health. Backpacks have become bigger and more cumbersome to wear, so always make sure to use both shoulder straps. Tighten the straps to keep the load closer to the back, and always bend your knees and lift it properly. For compassionate, high-quality care, trust Peak Physical Therapy on Michigan Avenue in Orofino, here to help you stay healthy and happy.
Today you have numerous options when selecting your IRA, and deciding which account is right for you is one of the most important decisions you will make for your financial future. Hi, this is Terry Bowling with Camas Financial Services. Give me a call to find out which IRA fits your financial needs or to update your current IRA savings strategy. You can reach me, Terry Bowling, at 476-7100 or stop by my office at 230 Johnson Avenue in Orofino to set up a free, no-obligation appointment today. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC. Hi, this is Terry Bowling with Camas Financial Services. I am available to help you select the right investment options when you are faced with early retirement, changing or losing a job, or any other lifestyle changes that warrant a review of your financial plan. You can reach me, Terry Bowling, at 476-7100 or stop by my office at 230 Johnson Avenue, Orofino to set up a free, no-obligation appointment today. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
Your final score this evening, Priest River 48, Orofino 15 on this homecoming at Priest River-Lamanna High School. I'm Jeff Jones along with CJ Thompson. Thanks for listening to the Maniacs on KLER Orofino. CJ, a tough night for Orofino. I mean, they found themselves in a hole quick. At the end of the first quarter of play, it was already 28-0 before the Maniacs could get on the board. But then once they found their running room in that second quarter, put a score up, came out a fire in that third quarter, and the first possession, unfortunately, did not result in points. But those guys did not give up. I mean, it was like student body right with the entire student body pushing the tailbacks for first downs in that first possession in the third quarter.
Yeah, and then coming out in the second half, they were able to batten down the hatches a little bit defensively. They had a long, sustained drive to start the third quarter. It took up almost half of the third quarter. And then they were able to continue that and build on the things that they have had success with. So I think that, not only do they have quite a bit that they can be proud of, they do have a lot to work on, as you said, but they have a lot to build on as well.
Exactly. Those were great building blocks that we saw out here today. Landon Connolly out of that slot position, out of the tailback position. We saw him just tear it up tonight. Gave Eddie Harrison a bit of a break. He had a limited amount of carries tonight. He has been the absolute workhorse. Johnny Stars. I mean, my gosh, the guy, he just turned it on here in the second half as well. And so, like I said, a lot of great building blocks in order to work in their favor when they take on Bonner Sperry next week.
Yeah, Stars had over 100 yards rushing just on 2 of his runs. Yeah. And he came up big in big moments as well.
All right, let's pick up the scoring from the second half, CJ.
All right, started off with there was a scoreless third quarter, and Sawyer Stouts was able to kick off the second half scoring there in the fourth quarter, just a second under 8 minutes with a 63-yard run to pay dirt, and then Stouts figured he'd do it all, and he capped it off with a 2-point conversion to put it at 42-7. Then Johnny Starr struck from 65 yards down. So he said, I see you're 63, and I raised you 2 yards with 6:56 to go in the ball game. And then Crockett on a broken play. They were attempting the point after, but it was just a bad snap, and Crockett was able to scoop it and get into the end zone with it. So the run was good, 42-15. And then Lucas Matthews finished off the scoring with an 89-yard pass to Caprinko up the left sideline on a wheel route, and he went into the end zone untouched, 3:45 to go. Sagers, the kick failed, and the River-Lamanna Spartans win their homecoming game 48-15.
Well, the Maniacs with 8 first downs in tonight's game. Priest River with 6. Priest River really hurt themselves with penalties tonight, the 15-yard variety, and I'm sure that's something that they will work on as the season progresses along. But the Maniacs really cleaned it up. Only 1 penalty tonight with 15 yards. Fantastic job by the Maniacs tonight in that department.
Yeah, and Orofino defensively able to force a couple of fumbles and recover them in the third and fourth quarter. Wicks and Rukavina both able to recover fumbles, so able to manufacture some turnovers defensively in the second half.
Okay, CJ and I take a break. When we come back, it's that Pizza Factory Player of the Game honor right after this.
It's amazing that we wear something different every day to work and try our best to change up our look. New shoes or shirt or even a haircut can really make a difference. But when was the last time you changed out those glasses? If it's been more than a couple years since you visited your optometrist, now's the time. Dr. Rick Lindgren and staff at Family Eye Care are here to take care of your family's eyes. If your vision changes, even slightly, those old glasses you're wearing may not be doing you any favors. It only takes a few minutes to have your eyes professionally examined. You just may be surprised at how much you've been missing. Find new brand name frames for less than you might think. Accentuate your personal style with statement-making glasses for a look that's bold, original, and unforgettable. Let Family Eye Care help take care of your eyes. Call and make an appointment today at 476-4814. Family Eye Care, Michigan Avenue, Orofino, and Highway 12 West in Kamei. Come on in and see the difference.
At Watson's Market in Orofino, we're dedicated to helping our senior citizens shop smart and save. Hi, this is Kim, and every Thursday is Senior Discount Day. Receive 10% off all your groceries as our way of saying thank you for supporting our community over the years. It's more than just a discount. It's Watson's Market's way of giving back to those who've given so much. Come shop with us this Thursday and every Thursday. Watson's Market, where caring for our neighbors is always in season.
Hi, it's Corky here to make you a promise with Les Schwab Tires. We'll take care of your tires even after you buy them. Rotations, rebalancing, flat repairs, air checks, brake checks, alignment checks. And I'm out of time to list the rest of our included services. Point is, we give you and your dollar the most mileage possible. That's our best tire value promise. I'll pinky swear on it. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
I'm always looking for new ways to save, but I haven't found anything better than my P1FCU Ascend checking account. It's a free account that earns 3.5% APY of your average monthly balance. That could feed your coffee obsession for 2 weeks. Not only am I earning money, but I also have all the great features of a checking account, like mobile deposit and mobile wallet. Open your Ascend checking account at p1fcu.org and start earning today. APY is the annual percentage yield.
The forensic analyst searched for clues to what could have caused the house fire.
Could that be
Traces of starch? Suddenly the pieces came together. The fire was started by
an over-microwaved potato?
And we covered it. Talk to farmers. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
At 622 Bryden Avenue in Lewiston, see me, Greg Kimberling, your local farmer's insurance agent.
Hi, it's Harold from Best Built Builder Supply on Highway 12 in Orofino. Keeping the cold out and the warmth in is easier than you might think with a visit to our Do It Best store. Install door weather stripping and door sweeps in minutes. Fill those gaps and cracks with rubber weather seal tape or multi-purpose foam sealant. Need more? We've got roll insulation and everything else to keep your home cozy this season. Stop by your Do It Best Center on the Clearwater. Best Built Builder Supply.
We toss them. They're awesome. Pizza Pizza Factory.
It's back, fresher and hotter. The Pizza Factory reintroduces the all-you-can-eat buffet. Lunchtime in Orofino means all-you-can-eat pizza, breadsticks, sauce, and a delicious salad bar, packed with fresh greens, fruits, proteins, and dressings. The Pizza Factory all-you-can-eat buffet is Monday through Friday, 11 to 2. Make the all-you-can-eat buffet your next lunchtime stop.
We toss them, they're awesome. Pizza Factory.
48-15, our final score tonight. Priest River with the victory over the Orofino Maniacs. And it is time for that Pizza Factory player of the game. And so I turn it over to CJ.
Well, you know, a lot of guys tossing their hat in the ring.
Yeah.
Definitely a fantastic performance out of Johnny Stars, over 100 yards rushing and a touchdown. He gave him a chance there to score at the end again. Of course, Eddie Harrison always playing fantastic. Declan Crockett throwing a touchdown. But I think you got to go with Landon Conley, who really stepped up into a couple of new roles here today. He was able to line up in the backfield, pick up some chunk gains and big spots for Orofino that kept drives going, including the touchdown drive, and he was always all over the place defensively as well. And on the special teams game, really well-rounded game out of Landon Conley. So congratulations, Landon. You're tonight's Pizza Factory player of the game, and you'll get to snack on a personal pizza and a medium soft drink of your choice. Whenever you'd like, we'll get you a certificate that you can turn into that.
Okay, very good. So with the loss tonight, the Maniacs dropped to 1-4 on the season, but they got a big game next Saturday. That's against the Bonners Ferry Badgers. Game time yet to be decided. As soon as we do hear that, we'll pass it along to you. But it is a Saturday game at Orofino High School, so we hope that you'll join us in the stands, as it'll be the last home game of the season for the Maniacs. So, CJ, that's going to wrap it up for us. And there was a lot to cheer about tonight for this Maniac squad, a lot to look forward to.
Yeah. It was a fun game. Fun finish to the game for the Maniacs.
That's right. Want to thank our in-studio engineer, Phil Lamont. And, of course, I know you want to thank your athletic director here at Priest River High School as well.
Yeah, most definitely. He is also the head coach, Alex Cepeda. So thank you, Alex, for all your help.
I'm Jeff Jones.
I'm CJ Thompson.
We'd like to bid you all a very pleasant good evening.
You've been listening to exclusive coverage of Orofino High Maniacs football on your Central Idaho sports leader, AM 13 KLER.
Thanks for listening to Orofino Maniac football. Our broadcast has been brought to you by many fine high school football backers, including Les Schwab Tire and Alignment Center, Peak Physical Therapy, Terry Bowling of Camas Financial Services, Kimberling Insurance, Best Built Builder Supply, Watson's Market, The Pizza Factory, Family Eye Care, Main Street Tire, P1FCU, and Riverside Physical Therapy. Remember to always keep it tuned here for high school, college, and professional sports. Your Central Idaho sports leader, AM 13 KLER, and streamed live on YouTube channel KLER 1300 AM. Maniac Sports is a Central Idaho Broadcasting sports presentation.